Yo, what's up, folks? Good day, good day. I don't know if anybody's here yet, because the chat takes a while to load up. So I don't know if anybody's here yet, but if you are, I'm just running the vertical on YouTube today, horizontal on Twitch. Suppose I should get into my own stream here. Get ready to go moderate my shit, I guess. Manage my own shit. A bunch of unknown users followed me. Must have been fucking like bots or some shit. 9 days ago, it says unknown user, unknown user. Good old Twitch. Good old Twitch. Here, sorry, I can't see any chat. If anybody's saying anything, hold it for a few minutes here. All right. All right, I think we're all right. I think we okay. All right. Let's get. Let's make. This weirdness. Why can't I just make a song? Change this shit. There we go. Yo, what's up, guys? What's going on? What's going on, brothers? My brothers and sisters are waiting to get in. We're waiting to get in. Let us in. Let us in. Let us in. All right, let's get some dungeon synth. Birthday party today? What are you guys talking about? What did I miss? I missed some of the chat because it wasn't coming through properly, damn it. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh no, I'm going out to get a bite to eat later. I'm going out to get a bite to eat later with some people. Not for me. Not my birthday. Not my birthday. I'll be on for a bit though. I'll hopefully be able to get in and play for, I'm hoping, a couple of hours before I have to go. But we've still got 2.5 to wait before we're in here. Before we get in, bro, it's off the chain. This game is off the chain. They're like, there's already more than we've expected. I'm like, what? Like, oh shit, this shit's gonna break. I was like, maybe they're ready because they know how much goodwill they've got. You know, how much goodwill they've built up over the last fucking decade. But they still didn't have any inkling. Because what was their peak players, like 200,000, right? Bro, there's people who are like fighting game players who are like, I'm going to play PoE 2 tomorrow. I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, isn't something coming out for you to do tomorrow on like Street Fighter or Tekken? You gotta come over and play on our game today? You gotta come clog our game up? Is anybody else talking, or is see, I don't know if my chat's working properly. What's up, Cello? What's up, Trazen, Sirkin? What's going on, guys? What's going on? So who is getting this? Let me see here. This is not Dungeon Synth. Those are not Dungeon Synth. This just sounds like RPG music, town music or something. Bro, I thought that this pack here, you Jolin? Are you Jolin today? I thought this pack here would let you this pack here. I thought this pack here would let you create an in-game legendary item. I thought there was a pack that would let you do that. I don't know why. Thought I remembered that from somewhere. Yo, what's up, Harrison? Holy shit, where you been, man? I ain't seen you in a minute. How you doing? What's going on, man? Hope you're well. We here. We here. Let me chuck the,
Sarah Khan said thumbs up emoji.
Let me get this on. Let me get the text-to-speech on so you get it working here. Winter Fair. You got 15 packs of Haribos?
Harrison said, what's up? Been working my ass off. Got that job I've been grinding for the last 8 months.
Shit, man. Well, I hope you're well nonetheless, despite grinding your ass off. Winter Fair 15 packs of Haribos. You got any of those sweet and sour
said,
snakes?
Yes, I absolutely used vacation for this.
Good, man. Good for you. Fuck yes. That's awesome. That's good.
Sarah Khan said, congrats on job.
We're getting a guild going, so you're welcome to. I don't know if we already part of it. I don't know. We had one going for a while on the first one. I don't know if that'll carry over, but.
Tarzan said, good on you, my dude.
Yeah, so I got the text-to-speech for the people on YouTube and the people on Twitch so they can hear each other at least. Yeah, so I thought that this...
Tarzan asks, wait, so we on Poe 2 now?
We're waiting on it. We're just waiting on
Harrison
it.
Ave asks, how you been?
I've been all right. Had a bit of some struggles, you know, some tough times. Peach, my Sphinx baby, she passed away unfortunately. So that was brutal. Broke my fucking heart to pieces. Yeah, I was working a job, the place where I was working got sold, and then that was essentially the end of that job. They just made my job redundant, so the little bit that I did have is kind of it's It's fleeting, but you know how it is, man. This too shall pass. So here we are, a few months later, trying to, a few months after Peach's passing and a couple of months after they sold the building. So trying to do my thing, just trying to grind out and do it my way. But it's a bit of a struggle. You know how things go, though. I ain't tripping.
Harrison Ave said, I'm so sorry to hear all of that, but you right, it shall pass.
So I was looking to see, I could have swore that there was a pack that you could get that would allow you to design your own unique item in the game. And I wanted to try and scrape together the funds to do it and make an item in Peach's honor. I don't think that's a thing anymore. Weapon skins, no. Upgrades, no. Okay.
Mr. Gold Plays asks Thug Shakers?
Thug Shakers? What? What? What's a thug shaker?
Ben Halstead said proceeds to design a war crime.
I would want to do I would make the most broken. I would probably make the most broken item. I can't lie. If you're wondering where you're hearing all these voices, Harrison, they're coming from YouTube, by the way. They're coming from the YouTube side of things.
Shazin said BRB chat.
Yeah, I thought there was a pack where you could design your own unique item. I thought that was a thing, but I guess not. Maybe it was before and it's not anymore. Maybe that was the last game. Can anyone find that out? Can anyone find out if that's a real thing for 2? Can we try to do like a fundraiser or something to send them some money?
Mr. Gold Plays said, what game is this?
This is Path of Exile 2. It's not a game. Well, it's coming out today.
Mr. Gold Plays said, I'll find it.
Appreciate your gold. Shit, if anybody's got even grok. Hey, thanks for that.
Watson said, hey.
What's up, Anna? What's happening?
Anna_Watson asks, how are you?
Doing all right. How are you making out today? You waiting on PoE 2?
Mr. Goldblaze said, wait, I forgot what I had to find. Anna_Watson asks, how was your stream? Harrison said, fuck that noise.
Not too bad, we just got started, we're just waiting for that.
Anna_Watson said, well, if you don't mind, I would like to suggest you some artwork on your stream.
Suggest I do some artwork?
Anna_Watson said, please send me your Discord.
Well, if you don't mind, I would like to suggest you some artwork on your stream.
Anna_Watson said, Anna_Watson is my Discord, please send me request.
Is this an unsolicited ad for doing art? Why is that a thing now on Discord? Where it's like, hey, I do art. Is that what this is?
Mr. Goldblaze.
That sounds sus as fuck. That sounds super sus.
Harrison said, I remember my first scam. Mr. Goldblaze said I wouldn't.
Yeah, no, we're, you know what? Let's just not. How about no?
Mr. Goldblaze
let's not come in here and
someone
give a bunch of sus. Yeah, don't, we're just gonna... We're just gonna ban you. Because, yeah.
Harrison said, Goldblaze, kidding.
Can't have you in here scamming fucking people. Homie, don't play that. Homie, don't play that. That shit's sus.
Mr. Gold
That's like those
said,
unsolicited
"Brother, I thought
fucking
you
Discord
were good
messages.
at
Hey,
Rust."
I'm an artist. Brother, I thought
Mr.
you were
Gold
good at
Blaze
Rust.
said
What?
one
When did
beats
I
and
never
Chinese
said I was
quiz
good at
on
Rust. I never said I was good at Rust. Horrible at Rust. I like Rust. But Rust doesn't like me.
Trizin said, "I hate orphans."
Trizin, Trizin, I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna kick your ass one of these days.
Mr. Gold Blaze said, "Nah, what?"
Bro, it's Christmas and you saying that shit, bro? Bro, you better go get an orphan, put him in a crystal and take good care of him like a fucking, like it's a fucking, what are those things called? What were those things called that you got? The Tamagotchis. Tamagotchis.
Trizin said,
You
"Bah
better take
humbug."
care of that shit like a Tamagotchi. All right. So we're getting 3 acts. We're getting 3 acts. Six characters, each with 2 ascendancies. Push your enemies to the ground, shrug off any attack, the Titan. Spirits, so who's the sword and shield?
Harrison said, "Monk all day."
I was looking at the Dark Monk was the one that I was interested in, but this is probably where I'm going. Where is it? I'm probably going Pathfinder. Flasks and poisons. I'm a flask and poison type guy.
Mr. Gold Blaze said Trizin is probably the guy that sends the picture of a deep-fried skull of the kid he adopted to the orphanage he adopted him from for Christmas.
Trey's would be saying the most out-of-pocket shit. Like, what the fuck are you talking? Bro says the most out-of-pocket shit that I don't even have to fucking do anything. Twitch or YouTube will just be like, yeah, no, we're gonna get rid of that. Jason's gonna hate life if I get a moderator who.
Trizin said, "I'm going to a Christmas fair now."
You gonna say all that wild shit out loud in front of people? Nah, you ain't gonna do that shit.
Trizin said,
Like, no, I'll be
"Don't.
good though.
Let us know." Trizin said, "Yes."
Bro, I'm gonna put a chaplain on that ass. I'm gonna get a
Mr. Goldface
Leandros.
said, "Are you
I'm gonna get a
gonna become
Leandros
Cassia?"
type motherfucker to watch
Trizin
over
said,
you.
"Yes, I will."
Oh, what's
Mr.
she
Goldface
saying
said, "Ben,
today?
everyone."
Oh shit, he talking that shit? Yeah, let's get him. Yeah, Leandros. I'm gonna have a Leandros mod. And what's this heresy? Heresy! 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 Heresy!
Trizin said, "No, please don't."
Oh, we're gonna get the chaplain on that ass. It's gonna be fucking over. It's over.
Sam said, "Never shake a baby."
Never shake a baby. Oh
Mr.
my
Goldface
god.
asks, "Brother, can you try Assassin's
Bro,
Creed Odyssey
you never
Center?"
shake a baby.
Trizin said, "Only put them in
Never shake a
microwaves."
baby. Oh my god. You guys are fucked. You guys are fucked. You guys are out of control. Oh fuck.
Mr. Goldblaze said, "Put them in what?"
See, I told you. Told you, he always on that heresy
microwave.
shit. All right, let's see here. This music I got is trash. Let me see here. What do I got here? I got some nonsense here.
Mr. Goldblaze said, "Nah, bro, that's something a Grey Knights would do to a guardsman."
Yeah, bro, Trazen, you gotta stop talking that weird shit, bro. You freaking people the fuck out. You freaking people
Sam
out with that
said,
weird shit. They're
really
like, what kind of
debating
weird
which class to
fucking
pick.
stream? They're like, what kind of fucking weird ass stream is this, bro? Bro got a big titty anime chick talking all kinds of creepy shit. What the fuck?
Mr. Goldblaze said, "Just go
fuck
to
is
English
this?
class."
Let's see here. So this is one of the ones I was looking at, the Acolyte of Chayula. Bro, the game's gonna be broken. We ain't gonna be able to get in. We ain't gonna be able to get in, boys. It's fucking over, man. They just announced last night. They're like, what did you say? We got a lot of people, more people than we thought. The game's probably gonna die. I'm leaning into this here. This is where I'm leaning into right here, the Pathfinder. Pathfinder is a master of flasks and poisons. She can turn mana potions into chemical weapons
Mercenary
and
looks cool
stack
as hell.
potions. So this is...
Shazin said, "I have shit to do now. Good stream chat and a jolly new year."
Damn it, Trazen. All right, you have a good day, man. I'm talking that weird shit when you come back. You scaring people out. You scaring the fucking new people at the chat, dog. The fuck are you doing? All right, let's see here. The mercenary is gonna play like it's gonna play like walking and then aiming. So it's gonna have like that dual stick sort of like shooter
Shazin said,
vibe.
"Miraknari." Shazin said, "Big boom."
This one here, it looks cool, but I was like, I don't know if I want to play that style of play right now. So I was like, I might play this later. This one's, the mercenary is going to feel different. The mercenary is definitely going to feel different. It's like those
Shazin
games.
said, "I want mercenary."
I think on console, it's going to be like one of those games where you use dual sticks, right? You use the right stick to aim in the circle, and then you use the left stick to move. You can move and aim at the same time.
Sam said, "Yeah, true. I might
think.
just pick game time."
I think. Bro, I like the scene in the beginning, I think, where you're picking your character and everybody's standing on the gallows. And then the character that you pick, they throw the switch.
Harrison said, "I thought about playing mercenary first."
Then they throw the switch and the panels come out from underneath everybody and everybody gets hung. And then one person's noose snaps and that's your character and they fucking take off. That was super
Sam
cool.
asks, "Are you playing keyboard and mouse or controller?"
Keyboard and mouse. Yeah, keyboard and mouse. Although I've heard that controller on this is just going to be absolutely top tier. Yeah, I've heard that keyboard or controller control setups are going to be just amazing. Untouchable. Poe is going to be the new king, boys. Diablo who? Diablo who? Yeah, I think this poison concoction shit is going to be, I think it's going to be lit. This is probably what I'm going to play.
Harrison said, "Literally uninstalled Diablo to make room for this."
I mean...
Trozen asks, "Didn't you say you're gonna do warrior?"
I was thinking about warrior. There's three things that I was considering. I was considering a warrior in some capacity. I wasn't sure which, just kind of like a sword and board, right? Sword and shield, or one-handed shield. The other was the monk, the acolyte of Chayula. This almost seems like the Psyker that I'm playing right now on Inquisitor. The acolyte of Chayula exchanges his masteries of spirits for darkness, a resource that can be utilized to both absorb and deal damage. Summoning power from the breach, he can trade elemental affinity for chaos.
Sam said monk looks tough.
I like this one specifically. I like the idea of the chaos damage instead of the I think the other one's more like elemental. The Invoker wields elements with ease and can use that power to become an elemental avatar. The Invoker is also a master of the spirit, allowing him to use many abilities without lifting a finger. I like the bell thing. Boom, boom, boom. The bell fucking hits and like lets shit off. That just looks entertaining. But I'm not with this airbender ass looking shit. I'm not with this airbender ass looking shit. I like this darkness. What does it say? He uses the powers from the breach? Bro, that is definitely the same character I'm playing on fucking Inquisitor right now. It's basically the same thing. It looks almost identical, or sounds almost identical, I should say. And the other ones look great, but I'm thinking this. The Pathfinder, the Concoction Pathfinder, or whatever you want to call it, just the Pathfinder.
Harrison asks, y'all ain't got love for airbenders?
Not real. I just never got into it. So it doesn't like. It has no connection for me. It doesn't resonate with me. Never got into the shows, so I'm just like, eh. It just looks like that to me. But I am fucking cracked out on Warhammer 40,000, and this shit definitely looks like some Warhammer 40,000 type shit. Chaos. But yeah. Looking good. Where are we at here? We're about 2 hours out. We're looking at another 2 hours still. This shit is fucking crazy. Dual specialize your passive skill tree. This is nutty. This is nutty. Because this means that we're going to be able to have, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, like two different weapon sets. And just whoop. Oh, look, we found a monster with a resistance and he's driving me nuts. Skip. Or switch to the other weapon. That's tight. That's gonna be insane. This shit is game changing. This looks pretty standard for the most part. We're missing the what were those
Tarzan said love going on walks in pitch blank while enjoying
wasn't
a
there
chill
something else that
stream.
we had? In the pitch black. Where the hell are you at? I need to get a, I'll be back. Give me a second. I'm going to make another coffee here. And make another cap.
Tarzan said if I disappear randomly assume the monster got me. Tarzan asks how you fellas doing on this fine day?
All right, all right. Sorry about that. Some more coffee.
Harrison said not bad. A little cold but we about to remedy that with some cocoa.
I got some of the old Founders packs. Some of the previous ones.
Tarzan said nice.
Did we find out if there was a pack where you could get a unique item in game? You could design a unique item?
Harrison said I feel like I remember hearing something about that.
Yeah, I wanted to try and scrape together the funds. I mean, it's not really affordable, but
Tarzan said I feel like being evil but for a good cause.
I would, yeah, I wanted to like get it and fucking get an item made in Peach's memory. I thought that would have been fucking tight, but I can't find it anywhere. It might have just been something for the first one.
Mr. Steven Alumno said que bendición.
In English, please. Translation. It's weird how if it's in another language, it will, like if the voice is in another language, it'll read English and translate it. But if it's in another language and the voice is in English, it won't translate the other voice, like the other text in English. That's weird. But the voice in another language will translate. Weird. Either way, what's up, Mr. Steven? What's going on? You speak English, I assume? What's coming later? What are these ones? We got...
Trizin said okay. See you from
Bro.
Merchant.
Artrazen, Assassin, Druid, Gladiator, Huntress, Marauder. Oh, Marauder sounds dope. I can't lie. I don't know what the fuck the Marauder does, but that shit sounds dope. I'm already hyped for the Marauder and I have no idea what it is. The Templar, baby. Let's go. The Templar. Let's go. We got a Templar coming, boys. That shit's on. When the Templar comes, it's all Templar. It's all Templar, baby. Six to 12 months is what their expected turnaround time is for full version. I expect possible delays, but they might make some like incredible headway, and with the amount of funding they're getting, they may be able to hire on some new staff. Hopefully they don't overhire and then have to let people go. That would be bad. But just scale up slightly so you have more, so you can achieve a little more, but not enough where, you know, if things have to scale down, you have to start letting people go, because that's a fucking drag. This shit looks sick. Man, this is gonna be hype. We got 2 fucking hours to go, and I'm ready to play now. We got 2 fucking hours to go. What are we gonna do? What am I gonna do for the next 2 fucking hours? I should probably just play something. I should probably just play something. Keep myself busy for a couple hours. Because you all know damn well, with the amount of people going to be going into that, we ain't getting in. We ain't getting in first thing. It's not happening.
Harrison said I already played as much Marvel Rivals as I can today.
Is that on Steam? Is that on Steam right now?
Harrison said it is.
Oh shit! Me scrolling through there and I get a fucking face full of ass and titties. What's this game? Can't show that on stream. That'll get me banned. Pyramids and aliens. Yo, what the fuck is this? This shit sounds tight. Twitch be doing that. Twitch will give you a game called... Twitch will give you a game called Pyramids and Aliens. That's not... It's not. But they would give you a game called Pyramids and Aliens, and then you'd click into it, and it would be like a bunch of aliens having sex with pyramids. That's the kind of game shit that you see on Steam. And I love it for the same reason I hate it. I'm like, this is completely ridiculous. But I'm like, this is completely ridiculous. The same reason I fucking hate it, I love it. I'm like, this is ridiculous, but it's here. And it's here. What, you know, it's here. If you want it, it's here. I ain't hating shit. I like anime titty shit. You know what I'm... But it's just when they trick it on you and you be like, yo, aliens
Harrison
and pyramids.
Aliens need factions.
Aliens. Yo. That's uncalled for. Oh, shit.
Harrison said LOL.
That sounds like heresy. Aliens and pyramids. That shit sounds tight, though. I'm like, yo, if you just gonna straight up call your game Pyramids and Aliens, you might have a game on your hands. What is this? Fantasian Dimension. Turn-based JRPG. Uncle Chop's Rocket Shop? That sounds tight. I can't lie, that sounds tight. That looks silly. The Thing. Was this the old Thing game? The Thing remastered. Yeah, it is too. Bro, I remember the boys were losing their fucking minds back in the day when the Thing got released. So Marvel Rivals is all right. What'd you think? NetEase. Ooh, yee. NetEase. Yeah. Oh, that's a banger though.
Harrison said it's decent. Reminds me of a time when I actually liked Overwatch.
Went over before they took everyone's Overwatch from them and made it into something different. Imagine, bro, we all bought Overwatch and we all no longer have Overwatch. How fucked is that? Think about it.
Harrison asks, right?
Yeah. And not only that, when they switched everybody over, I don't think we got anything. Because I logged in and was like, where's all the shit for when your game goes free to play and they give the people who actually paid something extra? No.
Harrison said not a damn thing.
No, not a damn thing. Not a goddamn thing. Not a legacy skin. Not a fucking lick of currency. Not a fucking loot box. Nothing.
Harrison said I thought I was over it, but you done pissed me off again. Ranger said cheers, brother.
My bad. What's up, Ranger? What's happening, man? We're just waiting. This game, First Ascendancy, looked all right. Had all kinds of ass in it. That was tight. Saw all kinds of shapely females. I heard it was a grind fest, though.
Ranger said not a lot, enjoying the day off.
Oh, your day off. Are you playing, are you waiting for this? You're waiting for this, right? Bro, we gotta have the guild going. We're gonna have the fucking guild. Double chunk chocolate cookie. Oh, shit.
Ranger said I just woke up. What we waiting for?
PoE 2, man. PoE 2 early access. We're all paying 40, well, 40, I guess it's probably like 30 depending on where you're at, but 40 Canadian plus tax, no less, plus 15% sales tax. Nothing like getting taxed to shit on your fucking video games, because it ain't enough that they're 93 fucking to 9. They're between $90 and $100 Canadian for basic games now. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. This is actually probably gonna be one of the ones that's worth it. But I think we're just gonna be paying money to get in line. This is gonna be a queue simulator for the first fucking 2 weeks.
Harrison said, I'm over here trying to win a free copy from Darth so I can get my money back, lol.
Yeah! Darth microtransactions dope. I fucking love that guy. He's comical. Pox, the Righteous Fire guy, too. He's the shit. That fucking guy's the shit. I'm a Righteous Fire guy myself, so Pox is legend status. Pox is goated. See if we can get the goat for Pox.
Harrison said, I need to give them a watch.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's there than me! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Yeah, Pox is the GOAT. That fucking guy's great. Bro is Righteous Fire. He is literally Righteous Fire. Yeah, he's dope, man. He's fucking dope. He like plays like one build all the time. Like every scene, he just keeps tweaking it and tweaking it and tweaking it. And it's so, he's got it so fucking finely tuned on the first one. It's just insane. I need to get the sounds set up for these fucking things again here.
Harrison said that's what I need to be doing.
Let me take a minute to just generalize these. Where the memes at? We'll just do probably like 80 on everything. Certain things will be low, certain things will be loud if I do 80 on everything, but it'll work, I guess. Okay, and then I need to turn them all to monitor only, mute output. And let's see if you guys can hear these once I turn them on. Adjust your headphones down slightly just to compensate for any potential overly loud memes.
Trench 505 said hello.
Yo, what's up, Trench? Okay, so these should be all right. Adjust headphones down slightly. Testing memes, testing memes. Adjust headphones down slightly.
Trench 505 said 2 hours to go.
2 hours to go.
No, 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 no! Wait.
Yeah, that's a little loud. Those are a little loud.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
Yeah, they're all right. I need to get these all in frame, though. Fit to screen.
No, 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 no!
No, they won't do it now. They're not here.
No, 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 no! Wait! Wait!
Yeah, where'd it go? What the fuck? What happened?
No, no,
Where'd
no,
it go?
no, no, no.
Where'd it go, bro? Where'd you go?
Wait.
I don't know where the hell it went. I broke it. Whoops. We broke it. You guys broke it. It's your fault. Not my fault at all.
My disappointment is immeasurable. And my day is ruined.
Yeah, me too. Tell me about it, man. Tell me about it. Nope, that's going to play all of them at once, and we can't have that. That'll fucking give you guys fucking cancer immediately. All 8 fucking memes at once? Hell no. Okay, those aren't going to work right now. I got to fucking fix those because the streaming program, Streamlabs, is dog shit. Don't use it, and if you have to use it, sure as fuck don't pay for it.
Trench 505 said lol.
Bro, they could not pay me enough to talk good about their fucking platform, man. Oh, it's horrible. I've had nothing but problems since I started fucking using this shit and paying for it. Paid a year, bought a year at once, boom. Nothing but issues. No help from them, just fucking a useless bunch. Horrible. I cannot recommend them. Sound like an asshole, but I don't really care. It's bad. I cannot promote them.
Trench 505 said honest review.
Yeah, you getting that honest review. Yeah. Yeah, I got fucking kicked out of their Discord for calling them out on their bullshit and everything. I'm like, why am I not getting help with anything? Right? Oh, if you keep talking like that, right? Because I was saying this is bullshit, right? If you keep talking like that, we'll ban you. Okay, well, you seem more fucking interested in trying to fucking play fucking, Leandros and be a fucking zealot than you actually do with helping anybody. So go ahead and fucking ban me, you fucking giant tool, so you can justify your fucking voluntary moderator position on the Discord channel. Right? You know what I mean? Like, fuck that. Fuck that. That's punk shit. That's someone trying to gain brownie points for being a soldier. Being a stand-up soldier. Look, I banned someone today because they said bullshit and started talking trash. Did you help them with anything? No. What was their problem? I don't know. They were just mad, so I banned them. A fucking goof. Like, come on, man. That's some that's some Reddit shit. That's some top tier Reddit bullshit right there, boys. Bro, can I come in? Bro, can I come in? Is the homepage working? Is any of the other pages working, or is it all broken? Oh, here we go. Nightfall armor pack, huh? 315. I just happen to have exactly 315 points. What do you know? Excuse me. Ooh, shit, that's tough.
Trench 505 said hour for 2 minutes and 5 seconds Fogo.
Where's the old pack? Where's the old supporter packs? New supporter packs are available. Where's the old one? Where's the old ones that I've got? There's one of the packs, the older packs I got a while back. I hope I have access to all my stuff. Or like most of it anyway. Where's the previous Founders pack? Where are the previous ones at? These are sick, man. Some of these are so fucking sick. That one's really cool. The Thaumaturgy. Or Thaumaturge. Now, if I could secure a unique item, because we didn't, did anyone find that out? Did we ever end up finding that out? I gotta go look that up.
Ranger said, cheers, brother. I opened a fresh card in your name, brother.
Hey! What do you got? What do you got? What kind of card is it? Got that solventless? Solventless? Rosin? Solventless rosin, bro? This one gets a bunch of keys. I should have done this and gone in on it with somebody.
Oh, Sue, dude.
That's what I should have done. But yeah, I was hoping that there was some kind of thing. What's up, Icon? I was hoping there was a thing where we could design our own unique. I thought that was a thing before.
Ranger said live diamonds, and the strain is lime haze.
No,
Icon asks,
hour.
is it out now?
So where's the thing at? Home? Community. Home. Right there. Hour and a bit. An hour and a bit until Lineup Simulator begins. Yeah, they sold like crazy. It's gonna get crazy. They were like, we didn't expect this. There's like people who I've heard talking from the fighting game community who's like, yeah, this is coming out, but blah 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 blah. You know, this new Street Fighter thing is happening, but I'm going to play
101 display style.
I'm going to play PoE. I'm like, what? No, go play Street Fighter. Go play Street Fighter or Tekken. Don't come play PoE. No. It won't be that good for you. Yeah, so they're frantically scaling up right now.
Trench 505 said 1 hour 37 minutes and 35 seconds.
PoE 2, everybody's live. I don't care. Where was the announcement?
Harrison said,
yeah,
I wish
13
they would
hours ago,
drop
right
it
here.
at midnight.
Right here. They put the preload up around midnight.
Hey guys, we've just passed 1 million redemptions for Path of Exile 2 keys, and sales are still increasing. Now, obviously, this is great news.
It's
but
just
it also
gonna be out
comes
of
with some
control.
downsides too. There are probably going to be some queues during the launch weekend. Now, before our announcement when we were ordering capacity, we really didn't expect to have more than 1 million people online at the same time. We've already ordered way more cloud capacity, and those servers will be coming online very soon, but I do have some concerns about issues with the backend. We quite frankly don't know what our backend services are going to be able to handle as we go above 1 million users. Now, we've added more database shards, scaling everything we have up as far as it'll go, but we're really not sure what kind of limits we might hit. We never expected things to go this big during EA. So I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you guys so much for believing in this project.
Thank you for breaking our system.
If we do run into server issues at launch, just know that we're going to be working as hard as we can to solve them. Thanks very much, guys.
Trench 505 said knew this would happen.
Yeah, of course. We were all expecting it. We were all hoping it wouldn't, but we're all expecting it. But that being said, we're also talking about a company that doesn't have a whole bunch of bad, you know what I mean, practices historically in the last few years. As a matter of fact, it's been consistently better every year and growing to the point of hitting like 200,000 this past year, or breaking 200,000 this past year. So it's been up. So yeah. Are you playing tonight, Icon? Get the guild going. I'm assuming we're going to be able to form up a guild. We'll get that going. Assuming that it doesn't carry the guild over from 1. In which case, we'll tidy things up and get things in order for 2. Because I think it's going to carry... I have all kinds of extra purchase storage for the guild, so... Not sure if that'll pass over or not, or what, but yeah.
Harrison said should let me update my video card drivers real quick.
Yeah, I don't ever fucking update those fucking things, man. That shit drives me crazy. Every other fucking day. New update, new update, new update. I'm like, fuck this shit. I update that shit like once a month now. I just don't even look at it. I'm like, don't tell me about shit. Don't. I ain't doing none of it. I ain't hearing it. Go chill in Tower Unite for a bit. Let's go do that. Tower Unite.
Harrison said I usually do it when I get a big game.
Good Tower Unite here. We'll go watch content in Tower Unite. Where are we going? We going to the condo? Friends only. All right, let's get up. Let's throw some shit on the TV here.
Tarzan said I was just chasing a group of children in a pitch black bridle path.
What? Well, y'all gotta lock this fucking guy up. I'm gonna give someone mod
said,
powers.
Is that a chaplain or a
And
chaos
I'm
marine?
gonna let you guys just do whatever to Trazen anytime he says silly shit. It's a chaplain, if I'm not mistaken. The fact that you're asking me this question sounds like heresy. All right, give me a sec here.
Strange 505 said, "Lol, we are gonna have a Trizen Quarry case."
Where was the 2-hour-long video from them?
Trizen said, "I gotta sprint home now before the monster gets me. See you soon, fellas, and wish me Lucy." Trench 505 said, "All I saw was bulk and 3 skulls, don't blame me."
Yeah, I thought there was a
Trench
big ass. Where was
505
the
asks,
long
"Good
ass? Where was the long ass video that we saw the other day? There was like a full walkthrough. It was like 2 hours.
Trizen said, "Thank you."
Okay, well let's watch this.
Trizen said, "/."
Sir, just what are we facing here?
A relic of the old world. Ready your men, Captain. We will only get one chance. And remember,
Just chilling in the crib,
when you
see?
hear the whispers, call for help. Do not attack.
When you hear the whispers, what do you think he was on about?
It's Dorman, right?
Yeah?
Then Dorman. Shut your damn mouth. Ugh,
Why does this shit look so dark?
These rookies.
Hey, the kid's got a mean cleave. Give him a chance.
Quiet.
Yeah, this shit looks extra dark.
Harrison said, "Adjust the contrast in the TV."
I can't.
Sullen!
Bro got cooked.
A mean cleave, eh,
Trench
Captain?
505 said, "Aight, lads, I'll be
Can't
back
even
later."
lift his own
All right, Trench.
foot. Captain Oren? Captain?
We can make some beats while we play.
It's here. Rain! Send the signal!
What the fuck?
Rain! On my back! Blade up!
Come on! I'm ready! I'm ready! It's a man!
No. It's not.
Noisemaker.
Run!
Run, run, fuckers. Check this shit, what?
Captain! Captain!
Why are you here?
Trizin said damn he dead.
Stop! Humanity isn't ready.
Trizin said dead as hell.
On your feet, lad.
Sir, the captain,
You'll be fine. Here.
What is it?
What?
Get the body.
Stop. Mortal. It can still be contained. You don't know what you have unleashed.
Your kind no longer control this world. We cannot destroy your body, it's true. But you will watch as we destroy everything you have built. Bind him! Feed. Grow, my child. I'll make sure you can eat your fill.
We'll go watch this in the public theater. Let's go take this to the public theater. Let's go watch this at the public theater. It'd be dope if we could if I could put my stream on in the public theater and just leave it. That's what I should do. Go around to all the public theaters and put my YouTube videos on in all of the public theaters. Oh, that would be the best. Good promotion.
Harrison said genius.
Look, now playing. I'd be everywhere. Okay, Theater 1, Theater 2, Theater 1. I
Sir,
wonder if it's any brighter in here.
what are we facing here?
Doesn't look like it.
A relic of the old world. Ready your men, Captain.
Yeah, you can do like watch parties and shit in Tower Unite.
Remember, when you hear the whispers, call for help.
And other people can come in and watch this. Like right now live and sit down. It's pretty cool. It's actually really cool.
What do you think he was on about?
It's Dorman, right?
Yeah?
Then Dorman. Shut your damn mouth.
Shut your damn mouth.
Why do I always get stuck?
Shut your damn mouth.
Hey, the kid's got a mean cleave. Give him a chance.
Quiet.
This game's been in early access for so long, and they just finally started talking about like a full release.
Sullen!
A mean cleave, eh, Captain? Rookie can't even lift his own sword. Captain Oren? Captain?
Can I fast forward some of this?
It's here. Rain! Send the signal!
Can I not fast forward?
What the fuck?
Rain! On my back, blade up!
Come on. I'm ready.
Toggle dynamic lights.
It's a man.
No, it's not. Run!
Run! Run! Run, Forrest!
Harrison said this is making me miss midnight releases at GameStop.
Them shits were tight. It's true, man. We never had a whole lot of problems like this on game night back in the day. Actually, no, that's not true. Diablo 3 is a fucking nightmare. Never mind. I retract my statement.
Captain! Captain!
Why are you here? What is this? Stop! Humanity isn't ready.
On your feet, lad.
Sir,
Harrison said luckily the homie worked at GameStop when Diablo 3 launched. I got that DIP treatment.
what is it?
Get the body.
Stop. Mortal. It can still be contained. You don't know what you have unleashed.
Your kind no longer control this world. We cannot destroy your body, it's true. But you will watch as we destroy everything you have built. Bind him! Feed. Grow, my child. I'll make sure you can eat your fill.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Rogers, Game Director on Path of Exile 2. Now, Path of Exile 2 is going into early access in around
They
2
still
weeks on
do,
December the
so
6th.
they don't.
But even though it's early access, this isn't just some small taste. The game is
Apparently,
huge.
they do offer
In this live stream, we're going to be
some
introducing
kind of like
everything
ability
you can
to
expect.
pay to have
So
custom,
without further ado, let's roll the gameplay
something
trailer.
custom in the game.
Existence is a thing of beauty, precious, but impermanent. Life and death are mortal enemies, and yet
So I might reach out to them
to one another.
directly.
The continuation of life must be protected at all costs. Some have said my methods are brutal. To this, I say, there can be no salvation without sacrifice.
That opening scene is, I'm pretty sure that's like the character creation. That's fucking crazy. That's nutty. What a way to open the game. That gallows scene is just crazy.
We are faced with the end, and I will do what I must.
This is so sick.
Those who obsess with death,
Just over an hour.
let them soon.
Who's ready to line up, boys? Are you ready to line up?
Now, as you just saw, even in early access, Path of Exile 2 is a big game. It's actually been 5 years since we announced PoE 2, and over that time we've revealed a lot, but it's been in bits and pieces. It's pretty hard to keep track of it all, so today we're going to do a full rundown of all the content that will be available at the start of early access. Classes, character progression systems, and for the first time, a full overview of the end game. This is going to be a big one, so get comfortable. For 20 years, Rayclast has been free from any sources of corruption, but the Count of Ogham, tempted by promises of power, intends to harness it once more. The dead are rising, monsters are mutating, and madness is spreading. Under the dark influence of corruption, the Count doles out sentences of death to any who would question him. And this is where you find yourself at the start of PoE 2. Explore the dark forests of Ogham, traverse the barren plains of the Vasteri Desert, and delve into the jungle ruins of Utsal, an ancient Vaal city. There are challenging monsters, hidden runes, lost camps and treasures, roaming merchants, and of course, unique bosses. No two areas are the same. It falls to you to track down the seed of corruption, the source of all this devastation. On the way, you'll face fearsome monsters, meet strange characters, forge unlikely bonds, and uncover lost civilizations. But first, you'll need to pick a class. Now, early access will initially have 6 classes available. Let's have a look at them.
They're all on the
is a
fucking
fast and
gallows.
furious
That's
melee
fucking
fighter.
dark as
He
fuck.
dashes in and out of combat and has mechanics that involve building up and keeping momentum. Like all classes in PoE 2, you'll want to use a wide variety of skills to mix and match different combos. To get new skills, you will first need to find skill gems. Using a skill gem will open the gem cutting menu, which shows all the active skills available in PoE 2. You can choose an existing skill to level up, or choose to engrave a new one. Since this is a level 7 skill gem, even if you pick a new skill, it will immediately be level 7, so there's no harm in trying out something new.
Hell yeah.
The monk primarily uses the quarterstaff. There are 3 schools of martial arts: lightning, ice, and wind. But don't think you have to stick to just one.
Drive shaft,
The
you
best
around
combos
today?
are going to involve mixing elements of all 3. Let's try killing palm. Like many monk skills, this can be used to quickly take advantage of a specific situation. If there's an enemy on low life, you can use killing palm to dash to them and kill them instantly. This will provide a power charge. Then we can use a different skill to consume that power charge for a much more devastating attack. The monk
I assume
also
we
has
have
powerful
drops
combo skills. Tempest Bell, for example, is a skill that places a
Twitch.
giant
Apparently there's
resonating
some
bell.
drops on Twitch.
Hitting the bell causes it to ring, dealing damage to all enemies around it. You can also do
I
things like
suggest if
freeze
you
or
do
shock the
own
bell,
this
which will add
and you're
elemental
not
damage to the
actively
strikes.
lurking on Twitch and you're over
The monk also has a
on
variety
one
of abilities to
platform,
empower his
do
staff.
both.
If an enemy is close to being stunned, you can use staggering palm to punch them down. After that, any attack you do will shoot out wind projectiles.
Drops are
There are
enabled.
21 active skills for quarterstaves, so this just scratches the surface of the options that you have. By endgame, you'll be dashing from pack to pack, spewing projectiles and obliterating screens of enemies with huge combo attacks.
Yeah, enabled
Now,
drops
if you
are
like a style
enabled.
of melee that's a little slower, but
So
hits
that's going
much
to kick
harder,
off
then
probably
the
in
warrior is
an
for you.
hour, I think, after
He pounds
launch.
the ground with big
Or roughly
chunky
around
attacks and
launch.
can shrug off the hits of small enemies with large amounts of armor.
So watch on both platforms.
Even though the
That's
mace
my
slams are slow,
recommendation.
you never lose control. Longer attacks can be retargeted as you go, and if you find
Watch
yourself
on
committed to a
both.
long attack, you can dodge roll out of it at any time. Among the skill option for maces, you will find a variety of slams, fire attacks, war cries, and shield skills. Here, I'm going to slam the ground, rending it apart with lines of fire. Any slam skill will then cause these fissures to erupt with lava. I can even run through them with a skill like Stampede to do huge amounts of damage. The warrior can also use war cries, which can empower your next skill. Seismic Cry, for example, will double any slams from your next attack. The Stampede counts as a slam, so I can double that for even more craziness. If If you want to go a little faster and be a little more defensive, equip a shield. In PoE 2, you can raise your shield at any time to block all damage from the front, even spells. While holding up your shield, your stun meter will build as you take damage, so be careful.
That's crazy.
If it reaches 100%, your stance will break and you will be vulnerable. Some enemies also have
very
unblockable
Dark
attacks,
Souls.
which are indicated by this red flash. If you see one of these coming, make sure to dodge out of the way.
Red flash.
Using a shield also gives you access to shield skills like Shield Charge, which allows you to charge towards enemies and stun them. While charging, you're also blocking the whole time, so you have full damage immunity from the front. The warrior also has access to totems.
But if
Some
you're
totems have
charging,
built-in
does,
abilities
and
like
you're
Shockwave
if you're
Totem,
charging
which
and
can be placed to
blocking,
stun nearby enemies and trigger aftershocks like those from
will
the
you get
earthquake.
stunned?
But you can also get ancestral warrior totems, which allow you to use any slam skill in your repertoire. This is a meta skill, which means that it's a skill you can put other skills into. I can take a slam like Sunder and socket it into my ancestral warrior totem. Now when I summon him, he'll sit there and slam the monsters from a distance. There are 20 active skills for maces, so there's a lot more to try out. But by endgame,
Whoa,
you're
whoa,
gonna be
whoa, I'm
dropping
seeing a
damage from the
totem
sky,
here.
moving
I'm
fearlessly
seeing an
into combat and
exploding
separating the
totem
very
here.
earth you stand on. Time for some range
I like
attacks.
totems.
The ranger is primarily about the bow, but we wanted to make sure that she feels agile as well. In PoE 2, you can shoot while
Meet
moving.
the Pathfinder.
Combined with all the skills the ranger has that allow you to jump around, you will have a lot of mobility in combat. Bow skills have a variety of lightning, poison, ice, and physical attacks.
Excuse me.
Lightning attacks bounce around between targets. You can also stick lightning arrows in the ground which explode when hit by the bouncers, or electrocute enemies to take them out of combat. Ice attacks allow you to slow and freeze enemies to keep them away from you. Using poison, not only can you slowly damage your enemies from afar, but also grow some interesting plants.
Make it spread.
With 21 bow skills and all the mobility and combo tools the ranger has, you can take advantage of every situation. By endgame, you'll be creating hundreds of arrows, be they falling from the sky, bouncing around between enemies, or spraying out of tornadoes. You might have noticed in the bottom left of the screen that the flask slots look a little different. In PoE 2, you have one dedicated life flask slot and one mana flask slot.
Yes.
Flasks gain charges as you kill enemies, and typically allow you to heal 6 or 7 times if they're full. But that's not the only thing you can use charges for. Charms are a new item type that will automatically defend you from various debuffs or damage types. Having trouble with getting frozen? Equip a Thawing Charm. When it's fully charged, it will make you immune to freeze for 3 seconds if you get frozen. To recharge them, just kill more monsters. You can gain more slots for charms by upgrading your belt. The mercenary wields a crossbow that can be loaded with different ammo types, offering versatility, power, and mobility. All classes in Path of Exile 2 can be controlled with WASD, which makes this class play exactly like a shooter. For the crossbow, you will find skills that work like shotguns, sniper rifles, assault rifles, and even grenade launchers. But not only that, there are a wide variety of more interesting elemental ammos too. It's very fast to switch between ammo types, so long as you already have them loaded, which makes the mercenary able to combo abilities together for devastating effect. Use Glacial Bolt to create walls of ice to separate enemies.
The mercenary
then switch
looks
to
cool, but I don't know if I
Fragmentation
want
rounds to
that
explode the ice,
kind
dealing
of
massive
control
AoE damage.
playstyle.
If I come across an armored enemy, I could use armor-piercing rounds to break their armor, and then high-velocity rounds to take them down. Or perhaps I could fire a gas grenade to poison enemies before detonating the cloud with an explosive shot for massive damage.
Do me a favor, put a like on the stream,
If you
put some
want to call
respect
in
on
some
my
suppressing
name.
fire, you can summon artillery ballistas.
Right
These have a minimum range, so you'll want to prepare your position carefully before moving in. There are 22 active skills for crossbows. By endgame, you'll be calling destruction down from the sky as you litter the battlefield with grenades and pepper your enemies with your automatic shotgun. If you're looking to take a backseat and let your minions do the work, then the witch should be your choice. She can call forth hordes of undead monsters to fight for her,
Ranger
while
said
casting
respect
powerful
for
chaos
brother
spells that
ninjas.
debilitate her enemies. Occult skills are some of the most varied in the game, with skeletons, noxious spells, specialty minions, curses, and sacrificial magic. Before we talk about minions, we'll have to talk about a new resource in Path of Exile 2 called Spirit. This is a spirit gem, which allows you to pick from a range of persistent skills. All classes have a variety of these skills which can add some very interesting effects, like Arctic Armor, which does cold damage to enemies that hit you, or Raging Spirits, which summon fiery skulls each time you cast a fire spell. For the Witch, though, we'll want to be using our spirit to create permanent minions. These minions will be revived automatically when they die, so you don't have to worry about resummoning them all the time. Here, I'm using the skill screen to allocate which minions I would like in my horde. You can see the spirit cost of each one. Skeletal warriors are cheap, but weak, useful for tanking damage and distracting enemies. But I want more heavy hitters in my army, so I'm going to unsummon some warriors and instead add skeletal arsonists. Permanent minions come with special active abilities called command skills. You can order these guys to detonate your own minions for even more damage and area of effect. If you want a bigger army, you'll need a scepter. This new weapon type is imbued with even more spirit, allowing you to summon even more friends. And if you want an even bigger army than that, you can take advantage of corpses to summon true hordes of minions. But what can a witch do while her army is at work? Well, she has a range of chaos spells to spread disease amongst your enemies, or bone skills to impale them. Or, you could curse them to make them weaker so your horde can take them down. There are 25 active occult skills. By the endgame, you'll be the leader of a fearsome army of the dead, consuming everything in its path. The sorceress bends the elements to her will, using them to unleash devastation on her foes. This classic spellcaster weaves a flurry of elemental magic from afar. The elemental skills have everything you might expect and more. Fireballs, icy explosions, lightning storms, you get the idea. Each spell is unique and has many different ways to build and combo with others, even between different elements. For example, Flame Wall conjures a burning line that not only damages enemies, but also empowers all projectiles that pass through it.
Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool.
Respect for Brother Div.
Yeah!
It's a good idea to take advantage of the ability to automatically swap weapons when you use certain skills. Having a special staff with bonuses to fire skills and another with bonuses to lightning skills can really power up a combo like this. The sorceress can also take advantage of powerful trigger gems. For example, you could grab the Cast and Ignite gem and use it with Firestorm. As you ignite enemies, a counter will go up in the top left corner. When it's full, a Firestorm will automatically be cast at the enemy that was ignited. There are 25 active elemental skills. By endgame, you'll be firing off projectiles left and right as you rain down elemental storms on your foes. Now, those are the characters that will be available at the start of Early Access. But we'll be adding 6 more character classes with just as many skills and options as these. There's a lot more to come. There's one more important thing to mention about skills. Even though we talk about them as belong to each class, in reality there are no restrictions. You can use all these skills on any class so long as you have the attributes. For example, a Poison Ranger might want to try out using Occult Curses to increase her poison damage. Or a Monk might want to trigger Elemental Ice Walls to use with his Glacial Cascade combo. The possibilities for cross-class combos are practically unlimited. We're looking forward to what kind of things you guys might find.
Okay.
Now, Path of Exile is a game known for build customization, and we haven't even scratched the surface of what is possible yet. So let's talk about support gems. Path of Exile 2 has a system of support gems that can be combined with your active skills to dramatically change the way they work. If you find a support gem, then right-clicking it will open up this screen. Here you will find a variety of recommended support gems for each of your skills that you can pick between. For example, this is a multiple projectiles support gem and can be used to add multiple projectiles to any skill. Normally, when you fire a grenade, it'll look like this. But if we add multiple projectiles, then you get 3 of them. Once you have the gem, you can also freely move it between any of the skills on your character. If you want to have a multi-shot sniper rifle instead, then simply move the gem over to your high-velocity round skill. Generally speaking, if it sounds like a support gem should work with a skill, then it will work. So it's a good idea to experiment. Note that you can only have one of each support gem on your character, so you'll want to think carefully about which supports can be used best with each skill for maximum damage. Now, if you want to stick to the recommendations, you should have a perfectly good time. But if you want to experiment a bit more, then uncheck that recommended button and you can see the full list of supports that will work with your skill. There are hundreds of support gems to choose from, and even we don't know the results of all the possible ways these can interact. Each skill can have up to 5 supports socketed into it, and if you're clever, you can come up with some pretty interesting ideas. Now, all of this is just scratching the surface. You can make frost vortexes, break people's armor, make minions explode, make skills repeat. Make enemies set each other on fire, cull enemies, or pin them to the ground. Supports let you drastically change the behavior of your skills and create your own unique build, or at least follow someone's OP build guide. So, speaking of builds, let's talk about one of the most iconic Path of Exile systems, the passive skill tree. Yes, it's huge. There are over 1,500 nodes on there. Now, a lot of people open the tree and can get a little intimidated at first, but try not to be scared. There are lots of options, but at its core, it's pretty simple. Each level you get 1 point to put into the tree. Each class starts at a different location, but they all share the same tree. Around your section of the tree, you'll find relevant bonuses for your character. You should be safe in the knowledge that there aren't many wrong choices here. Almost all the starting nodes will be useful for your character in some way. But if you do happen to make a choice you regret, you'll be able to respec any nodes you've taken by spending a little bit of gold. Now, the tree is generally divided up into clusters which have similar themes. In each cluster you will find small nodes that give simple bonuses like increased damage, but the real power comes from notables. Notables normally have much more interesting bonuses, and they tend to care a lot more about how your build works and what skills you're using. For example, in the mercenary area of the tree...
What the hell? What a bitch. That's fucking stupid.
Harrison said, well shit.
Bitch ass motherfuckers.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
We don't want you watching another game. Don't do that. Oop, that's Path of Exile. That's not what we want.
Harrison said because the games are so similar, I'm sure.
Filters over 20 minutes. I don't want some random creators' videos. I want something from official PoE. Official.
Sir, just what are we facing here?
2. You'll want to use a wide variety of skills to mix and match different combos.
Support gems.
To get new skills, you will first need to find skill gems.
We're around support gems, I think. Somewhere around here. Share with start at copy. And
Sir,
it didn't start at.
Just what are we facing here?
A relic of the old world. Ready your men,
And it
Captain.
won't let me fast forward.
We
Why
only
not?
get one chance. And
That's stupid.
when you hear the whispers, call for help.
I wonder if it'll let me do it in my theater. Because I have my own theater here. That I have to do something with because it looks like shit right now. There is not a damn thing going on here in my theater. My private theater. Yeah, this shit's privater than a motherfucker. Can I fast forward this shit here?
Sir, just what are we facing here?
Yes, I can.
When it's fully charged, it will make you immune to freeze for 3 seconds if you get frozen. To recharge them, just kill them. Make enemies set each other on fire, cull enemies, or pin them to the ground. For example, in the mercenary area, there aren't many wrong choices here. Things like a support gem should work with a skill practically unlimited. Things like a support gem should work with a skill, and if you're clever, you can come up with some pretty interesting ideas. Now, all of this is just scratching the surface. You can make frost vortexes, break people's armor, make minions explode, make skills repeat, make enemies set each other on fire, cull enemies, or pin them to the ground. Supports let you drastically change the behavior of your skills and create your own unique build, or at least follow someone's OP build guide. So, speaking of builds, let's talk about one of the most iconic Path of Exile systems, the passive skill tree. Yes, it's huge. There are over 1,500 nodes on there. Now, a lot of people open the tree and can get a little intimidated at first, but try not to be scared. There are lots of options, but at its core, it's pretty simple. Each level you get 1 point to put into the tree. Each class starts at a different location, but they all share the same tree. Around your section of the tree, you'll find relevant bonuses for your character. Anymore? You should be safe in the knowledge that there aren't many wrong choices here. Almost all the starting nodes will be useful for your character in some way. But if you do happen to make a choice you regret, you'll be able to respec any nodes you've taken by spending a little bit of gold.
Good, good. You can just spend gold now to respec.
The tree is generally divided up into clusters which have similar themes. In each cluster you will find small nodes that give simple bonuses like increased damage, but the real power comes from notables. Notables normally have much more interesting bonuses, and they tend to care a lot more about how your build works and what skills you're using. For example, in the mercenary area of the tree, this one gives a 25% chance for crossbow skills to not consume a bolt. And here's one that gives grenades a chance to blow up a second time. This one gives a chance for projectiles to rebound off terrain, as well as giving you some pierce chance to make that more likely. Note that even though this is in the mercenary section, this would work with projectiles from all classes, so there are often reasons to go to different areas of the tree. In order to get between these clusters,
some companies started implementing like AI
attribute highways.
Nonsense to just
attribute nodes allow you to pick which attribute you would like
string
to use.
them along all
so
day.
It's very easy to get points for any attribute that your gear might need. You can change which attribute these nodes give you for half price at the respec vendor. In addition to notables, you will also find even larger passives called keystones. Keystones have both an upside and a downside, and often require changing your entire build to design around.
Maximum life becomes one.
Giant's Blood, which allows you to wield two-hand weapons in a single hand, but doubles the attribute requirements of them. You can use a two-hand mace with a shield, or even dual wield them. Or how about Mind Over Matter, which makes all damage go to your mana pool first before your life pool, but you lose 50% of your mana regen. Skills like these can be tough to build around.
Fucking crazy,
but if you're up for the challenge, they can be very rewarding.
That's crazy, man. This shit's gonna be nuts. I hope we get the fuck in
on
there.
The sorceress, you can swap between weapon sets on the fly as you use certain skills. One of the new features in Path of Exile 2's passive tree is that you can choose to have your passive tree change as you switch between weapon sets to take advantage of specific bonuses on the tree. For the sorceress, you might want to change between fire and lightning specialization. Or you could switch between one-hand and a two-hand setup in order to be able to block boss attacks while following up with heavy hits from your bigger mace. Or perhaps you could have a full curse setup on your witch to debuff enemies before switching to a chaos degen build for maximum damage. If you want to stick with just one weapon set, you can just use these specialization points as bonus points to invest however you like, but creative players will find plenty of opportunities with this system. You can get weapon specialization points throughout the campaign from optional bosses.
Excuse me, you can do what?
For example, if I manage to defeat the attacks while following up with heavy hits from your bigger mace. Or perhaps you could have a full curse setup on your witch to debuff enemies before switching to a chaos degen build.
So if you don't want to use a second weapon, you could just pump it all into the first? What the?
If you want to stick with just one weapon set, you can just use these specialization points as bonus points to invest however you like. But creative players will find plenty of opportunities with this system.
You
can get weapon specialization points throughout the campaign from optional bosses and quests. For example, if I manage to defeat the Crowbell, I'll get a weapon specialization book. There are lots of other permanent boosts available from the campaign too. On the map you can see icons that indicate the many optional encounters you can find. Some of them have permanent character boosts, and others have powerful items. If you're having trouble getting past a boss, it might be a good idea to explore and see what you can find. For example, if you defeat Blackjaw the Remnant, you'll gain a permanent increase to fire resistance. One of the most important finds are spirit bonuses. You can find the first one here in the canopy in Act 1. Defeat the boss in this area to acquire a permanent addition of spirit. The permanent buffs you gain from spirit are very powerful, and every class will find a use for them, so make sure you hunt down these upgrades. There's one in each act. Now, we haven't even talked about the most important element of character progression, items. That's why we're all here, right? Items in Path of Exile can be broken down into 4 rarity groups: normal, magic, rare, and unique. One of the things you're going to want to do as you play through the campaign is upgrade the items you find, and you can do that with currency items. An Orb of Transmutation will allow you to upgrade a normal item to a magic item with 1 mod. You can then apply an Orb of Augmentation to add a second mod, then use a Regal Orb to add a third mod, and upgrade it to a rare. Finally, you can use some Exalted Orbs to add more mods to your rare to a total of 6 mods. One of the things we think is really important is to make these options available to use as you play. All the items that add mods are much more common than they were in Path of Exile 1, so that you can use them throughout your campaign playthrough. We want you to find things on the ground that can be crafted into upgrades much more frequently. As well as making the drop rates on these items much more common, you can also get them by disenchanting unwanted gear at the magic item vendor. If you disenchant magic items, you can build up to an Orb of Transmutation, and by disenchanting rares, you can build up to Regal Orbs. Another important area of crafting items in PoE 2 is sockets. Some items you find will have sockets that can have Ezomite runes placed in them that add more mods to the item. If I insert this glacial rune into my helmet, it will give extra cold resistance. This is a great way to solve problems that you have with your build, like resistances or damage. If you find socketed items that you don't have a use for, you can take them to the salvage bench in town to work towards an Artificer's Orb. This will allow you to add sockets to your existing items. Body armors and 2-hand weapons can have up to 2 sockets,
Alright, we'll
while
see
the
you
rest
then,
of your
man.
armor and 1-hand weapons can only have 1 socket. You can also salvage items with quality to create items like armor scraps or whetstones. These will allow you to increase the quality of your items for an up to 20% boost. If you don't want to disenchant or salvage your items, you can always sell them for gold. Gold can be used to buy items from vendors, and we've tried to do a lot to make sure that the items they have for sale are actually useful. Every time you level up, they get more stock, so make sure to check back often. Other vendors offer a gamble. Pay a flat amount of gold and you'll get a random item of a specific type. This could be a great way to improve your gear, if you're lucky. Gold is also used to respec your passive skills. Take advantage of this system to experiment with your tree and rework it as required. The other thing you might want to use gold for is the currency exchange. This allows you to exchange currency items with other players on an open market, in exchange for a small gold fee. Now, all items in Path of Exile are freely tradable. We never bind anything to your character, except gold. Now, most gear in Path of Exile 2 is randomly generated, but there's another type that isn't: uniques. They are especially rare, each with a handcrafted set of unusual mods which can dramatically change a character's build. They're not just better rare items, they can do much stranger things that can fundamentally change your character. Corpse Wade will make any corpses you run through explode into clouds of poison.
Meh.
The Sands of Silk is a body armor that changes your dodge roll into a blink, morphing you into sand
That's
as you
kinda
teleport
cool.
past your foes.
That's pretty cool.
And of course, some uniques are just pure hits of dopamine, like Quill Rain, which just turns your bow attacks into full auto by doubling your attack speed. Each unique is something that you can build your character around. We try to make sure that most unique items have a potential use at endgame, even if you find them early on. And as you can see, every single unique item comes with custom art to match. The last character progression system that you can do during the campaign is Ascension. Starting in Act 2, you will come across Ascension trials, tests that you must complete to unlock your Ascension class. We'll explain these trials soon, but first let's take a look at what Ascending can do for your character. Each class has access to 3 Ascendancy classes, but at the start of Early Access, only 2 per class will be available. Ascendancy classes are unique to each character class, so choose wisely. They can drastically affect how you build your character. As a sorceress, you could become a Storm Weaver, a master of the elements. Tempest Caller causes elemental storms to be summoned each time you do a critical hit with a spell. With Strike Twice, you can stack 2 copies of Shock for more damage, and going deeper into the tree, you can make all your damage types apply Shock. Make a Shock build from any skill. Alternatively, you could become a chronomancer and command time itself. She literally has the ability to stop time with time freeze. Not only that, she has many other time manipulation abilities. Using Temporal Rift, she can teleport back to a previous location, resetting her life and mana back to what it was. Or with Time Snap, she can reset all her cooldowns and cast all her spells again. On the Warrior, you can choose between the Warbringer or the Titan. The Warbringer channels the might of his ancestors to gain tremendous power.
I gotta make some food or something.
Using Answered Call, you can summon ancestral spirits linked to each of your totems. With Jade Heritage, you can encase your body in a protective layer that absorbs all damage until it breaks. Warcaller's Bellow allows you to explode the corpses of your enemies. And with Great Wolf's Howl, you can ignore the cooldowns of your war cries. Let all that anger out. The Titan class is all about hitting big. With Earthbreaker, every slam is a chance to create an aftershock. With Crushing Impacts, every hit becomes a crushing blow, which will allow you to stun your enemies with ease. With Surprising Strength, you can take advantage of stunned enemies to deal 40% more damage.
I'll be right back, I gotta make some food.
As a ranger, you might choose to be a Deadeye, an expert markswoman who can take down foes with style. With Endless Munitions, every attack gains an extra projectile. With Gathering Winds, she gains a small increase to movement speed with every attack, but be careful, she loses them when getting hit. With Eagle Eyes, she will never miss, allowing you to stop wasting all those passive points on accuracy. Alternatively, you could become a Pathfinder, the master of flasks and poison. She can choose from one of several throwable concoctions, allowing her to spend her flask charges to throw explosive bottles that deal various types of damage. A bleeding concoction will make your enemies bleed, while a fulminating one can shock your enemies, allowing you to do extra damage. Contagious Contamination allows her to spread poisons between her foes, while Overwhelming Toxicity doubles the number of stacks they can be infected by. Running Assault allows her to move much more quickly while firing, while Relentless Pursuit makes her totally immune to being slowed by enemies. The Witch can ascend into the Infernalist or the Blood Mage. As an Infernalist, she can summon a loyal Hellhound companion. The Hellhound sets enemies on fire, as well as taking a percentage of the damage if the Infernalist gets hit. With Pyromantic Pact, you can turn your mana into Infernal Flame. As you cast more spells, the flame builds up, and if it overflows, you'll take damage. Using Bringer of Flame, you'll want to make sure you keep the flames topped up. While your Infernal Flame is above 30%, all damage from you and your minions will ignite enemies. She can also transform into a literal demon. While in demon form, she takes an increasing amount of damage, but her cast speed and damage increase rapidly as well. So if you're planning on transforming into a demon, make sure you stack a lot of life recovery. She can also become a Blood Mage, a master of life and energy. All Blood Mages must pay the price of making skills cost life as well as mana, but in exchange, every monster they kill will drop life remnants, which allow them to quickly gain back that life. With Crimson Power, she can gain large amounts of extra life, and with Vitality Siphon, she can use her spells to leech life back as well. Once you've got a significant amount of life, you can use Gore Spike to make your critical hits deal incredible amounts of damage. A monk who is in tune with the elements might become an Invoker. With Elemental Expression, the Invoker will create waves of elemental power each time he does a critical strike. With Faith as a choice, you gain the ability to meditate, allowing you to double your energy shield. Choose between I am the Blizzard or I am the Thunder to specialize in cold or lightning. And I Shall Rage will allow you to turn into an unbound avatar. Each time you apply a status ailment to an enemy, you gain Unbound Fury. When you have enough, transform into an avatar to deal way more damage and inflict even more elemental ailments. Some monks choose to reach into the darkness instead. The Acolyte of Chayula can exchange their mastery of spirit for darkness, a resource that can be utilized to both absorb and deal damage. The Shroud of Darkness will protect you from all damage incoming, but if you take Grasp of the Void, you will deal extra chaos damage from all the darkness you have. Their Dark Pact offers greatly increased resistances to chaos damage and can allow their mana leech to not only happen instantly, but apply to their energy shield as well. Another node you can take is Waking Dream, which allows you to see into the domain of the Breach Demons. There you will see the Flames of Chayula that can be taken to gain life, mana, and damage. The The mercenary has a job to do, but which job suits you? You might choose to become a witch hunter. Obsessive rituals will give you a sorcery ward, allowing you to defend yourself against elemental hits in exchange for less defense against attacks. With Zealous Inquisition, your enemies have a 10% chance to explode on death. The chance is doubled against demons and undead. With Judge, Jury, and Executioner, your initial hit against enemies can deal up to 30% of their life and damage, if you're lucky. This is great for hunting powerful bosses. And with Witchbane, you can break your enemy's concentration, preventing them from casting spells as often as they would usually do. You could also choose to become a Gemling Legionnaire, enhancing your abilities by embedding gems directly in your flesh. Integrated Efficiency will give you extra skill slots. Thermatological Infusion gives you extra maximum resistances as you sock up more and more support gems. Adaptive Capability allows you to use any color of gem without worrying about attributes, while Crystalline Potential adds extra quality bonuses to every gem socketed into your character. So those are the Ascendancy classes for the start of Early Access. But one thing we haven't talked about yet is how you ascend in the first place. Ascension in Path of Exile 2 requires completion of one of the Great Trials, which you'll find as you progress through the campaign. Each one is associated with one of the major cultures of Rayclast. Located in the Vasteri Plains are the Maraketh, a culture of rich tales and brutal traditions, who must do whatever it takes to survive in the desert. The highest position in Maraketh culture is a Sekima, and it is not a title given freely. All aspirants must complete the Trial of the Sekimas, a grueling gauntlet that will test their strength, will, cunning, and patience. To enter, a warrior of the Maraketh must prove their worth by trapping the soul of a djinn in a coin, and you are no different. Once you have earned your coin, it may be placed on the relic altar to begin the trial. In the Trial of the Sekimas, each room has its own challenges to overcome. In this room, each rare monster you kill will send its blood to the chalice in the center of the room. Once the chalice is filled, you will be able to proceed. While fighting monsters in the trial, you will need to be very careful. Each hit will not only hurt you, but will damage your honor. The monsters are well telegraphed, so that you can avoid their attacks, but if you run out of honor, you will fail the trial and need to find another coin in order to try again. It is a good idea to make sure that you are well prepared before challenging the Trial of the Sekimas. After each room, you will be rewarded. In this case, you have been given a key that can be used to unlock chests later in the trial. Once you have claimed your reward, you will be shown a map of the rest of the floor and may choose how you wish to proceed. Which challenges would you like to face, and which rewards do you want to claim? Some rooms are more dangerous, afflicting you with debuffs that will persist for the entire trial. For example, entering this room will afflict you with Spiked Shell that will cause all monsters in the rest of the trial to have 50% increased life. You will want to take care if you choose such a path.
I'm just heating up some food
There are many
here to have a
different
bite
challenges
to
and
eat.
rewards as you journey through the trial. Deadly traps, waves of monsters, and strange
Heating up some
artifacts will
food and
test
having
your
a
honor.
bite to eat, so I apologize that I'm not...
As you progress, you'll be able to
super
gain boons from the
chatty at the
djinn,
moment.
which will help you on your journey. For example, the Sekima's cloak will revive you once if you die, giving you a second shot at a run. One of the rewards you may find is Sacred Water, an extremely valuable and treasured resource to the djinn and the
Do me a favor, if
Maraketh.
you're just popping through, drop a
Trading it
like,
with the
drop a
djinn
sub
will
onto
allow
the
you to
channel
receive many
if you haven't
benefits.
already.
Harrison
You can
said I
recover honor,
preloaded the game
gain
last
additional
night,
boons,
and
or
it's
remove
asking me to
afflictions.
do it again now. That's
At
not
the
a
end
good
of the
sign.
floor, you'll find
No,
a
that is
powerful
not
boss
a
which will
good sign.
truly
Let me
test
go
your
double check.
limitations. In order to ascend, you will need to defeat him.
Did you preload through Steam or through the site?
Having defeated the boss, you've earned the right to ascend. But first, the loot. The keys you have found may be used to open the various treasures in the vault at the end of the floor. We only have a single bronze key, so we'll just have to open one of these small chests. If you want to open the better ones, you'll need silver or gold keys. Let's use the Altar of Ascendancy. Your first ascension will allow you to pick your class and grant you 2 points
That
to use
doesn't
in the
sound
tree. Now there are more floors and many more rewards that can be found within the Trial of the Sekimas, but we'll save that for the section on the endgame. For now, let's talk about the second
Harrison
ascendancy
said,
trial,
"I'm glad I
the
left."
Trial of Chaos. In Path of Exile 2, you can choose whichever trial you like to earn your ascension. Each culture on Rayclast had their own methods to ascend. If the Trial of the Sycamores is not your kind of playstyle, or you're finding it too difficult, you could try another. You can gain all your Ascension points from just one, or mix and match them. It's up to you. For early access, we will have 2 trials as options, with a 3rd trial coming later for the full release. While exploring the Vaal jungle, you'll discover the Temple of Chaos. Before the Vaal embraced the science of corruption, their civilization worshipped chaos. This ancient trial was once used by the Vaal to test their high priests. A high priest of the Vaal must show willingness to risk everything to gain power. Entry to the trial requires a token from a strange entity known only as the Trial Master. For those in which he sees potential, he shall inscribe an ultimatum. Many have attempted these trials in search of greatness. Most have perished. Will you be able to defy the odds? Before you begin each chamber, the Trial Master will offer you a reward and a choice. Choose one of 3 tribulations to affect you through the rest of the trial. These modifiers might beef up the monsters, curse the player, or add environmental hazards like turrets or trap runes. In this case, we will be picking shocking turrets. As you enter the room, the Trial Master will fill it with hazards to test your commitment. In this case, you must destroy all the monsters that fill the room, while dealing with the lightning projectiles from the shocking turrets. After each room, you will need to make a choice. Take the rewards you have earned so far, or go double or nothing. Increase your rewards, but take on more risk. Each tribulation you add is minor on its own, but they quickly stack on top of each other and can become overwhelming. There are many types of chambers in the trial. Each will test your resolve in different ways. This one simply requires you survive for a certain amount of time. Another requires you to escort the stone idol through the level as elevators full of monsters descend to attack you. Should you be able to get through the first 3 chambers, you will face your first boss. The order of the bosses is random, and combined with the tribulations you have selected, the fight will never feel the same. After defeating the boss, you may claim your rewards. Of course there are the items, but you also gain the right to ascend. If you already did the Trial of the Sycamores, then you can claim 2 more points to add to your Ascendancy class. Now it's possible to go much deeper. There are more bosses, rewards, and risks to take, but we'll talk more about that when we get to endgame. So how about we talk about that now? So far we've only been showing you footage from the campaign, but some people would argue that the endgame is where the game truly begins. Something that happens almost every time a new action RPG launches is people saying, there isn't enough endgame content. Well, we want to make sure that in PoE 2 people don't feel that way, and we actually only changed our development priority for this recently. The first 3 acts of PoE 2 already take around 25 hours to complete if you're a new player. This is already a pretty significant campaign. On the other hand, people spend hundreds of hours in endgame each league. We realized that finishing the rest of the campaign for early access was actually a bad idea. Instead of having acts 4 to 6 in early access, we could concentrate on endgame and make that great. For new players, a 25-hour campaign is already a huge game with lots of content, but for existing action RPG players, what you mostly care about is all the endgame challenges to overcome. So several months ago, we switched the entire development team's focus over to making endgame content. At the start of early access, there will be 50 bosses and around 400 monster types, but the great thing is that the rest of the game is like 80% there. We'll be adding content to roughly double the size of the game during early access and into release. Now, in order to make the endgame happen at the same character level as what it would be after we added the rest of the acts, we've added a second difficulty level called Cruel, where you repeat the campaign with all the monsters and bosses leveled up. And of course, new rewards. You can kind of think of it as like a new game plus. It's also a lot faster to get through the content the second time as your clear speed increases. That will take you to around level 65, where the endgame begins. Once we add the remaining 3 acts, we'll be removing Cruel difficulty, so you'll progress straight from the end of Act 6 to endgame. But what is the endgame? To explain that, I'll hand over to Mark. He can tell you all about it.
Hi, I'm Mark Roberts, Game Director on Path of Exile 2. Well, one thing that Path of Exile is known for is having a lot of distinct endgame content to choose between. Each in-game mechanic needs to have its own progression system, areas, bosses, rewards, and player power that can only be gained from that content. We are going to be adding a lot more over time, but for Path of Exile 2 we decided to start with 7 distinct systems you can progress through.
This is the Atlas, and it serves as the core of the endgame for Path of Exile 2. It's infinite and expands in all directions. Now, we are not going to spoil the plot too much here, but corruption from the beast has blighted the land, and your objective is to help fight it. In the center of the Atlas you will find the Ziggurat, a temple in which the Vaal research the fundamentals of space and time. Here, we can open portals to nearby locations and begin cleansing corruption and finding resources. In order to power the portal device, we will need waystones. Each waystone has a tier which will determine the level of the monsters that you will face. To go to an area, simply click one that is adjacent to an area that you have already completed. Insert the waystone and click Traverse. Portals will open, allowing you and your party to travel to the area you have selected. All the areas in the endgame feel distinct from the locations in the campaign, and we have dialed the randomization up to 11. The monster packs you will face in each map are totally random, and the combination of them can lead to some very interesting combat situations. There are over 400 monster types in early access, and they have a lot of varied and interesting abilities. Depending on which combinations you face, you might find some serious challenges. In order to cleanse the corruption from the area, you will need to defeat all the powerful rare and unique enemies in it. Once you have done that, the area will be marked as completed and you will be able to travel past it to progress deeper into the world. If you die, then the map can no longer be run, and you will have to find another way around to get to the areas behind it. There are also all kinds of other random encounters you might run into as you play maps. One such encounter are precursor artifacts. These are ancient, corrupting monuments that irradiate the monsters around them. The monsters that feed off the corruption are drawn to their power. If you defeat the monsters and cleanse the artifact, you will get a powerful temporary buff. Some of the buffs make you faster, others rain lightning or fire around you, and some even give you increased experience or help you find better items. You can also find strong boxes. These enigmatic chests guard piles of treasure, but are always a trap. Monsters lie in wait to attack you the moment you open it, and the boxes often have mechanisms to unleash powerful spells or dangerous debuffs. There are different types of strong boxes containing different items, and you can even use your currency items to craft them on the fly, so you can optimize the content. But be careful of opening one you can't handle.
Dizzle's Arcade said he knew long do we think the queues will get?
Sometimes you'll discover
Roll.
monsters frozen in essences, solidified crystalline corruption. These dangerous monsters can be broken free. If you defeat them, the essence they drop can be used to upgrade normal items to magic items with a guaranteed mod from a category. For example, we could use this one on some boots to ensure a movement speed mod. Rarely, essences will also drop that allow you to upgrade magics to rares, adding the guaranteed mod. This is incredibly powerful, since it allows you to get a second deterministic mod in your crafting projects. Combining these with the currencies that are commonly found in Rayclast for modifying items, and we can get a very nice pair of boots indeed.
Harrison said I don't even want to think
Waystones,
about a
like all
face orange
items,
fighting
can
there.
also be crafted using your currency items. Adding prefix mods will improve the rewards, while suffix mods increase
Dizzle's
danger.
Arcade said face
The
blue
more
wide
dangerous
eyes.
a map is, the more waystones will drop. Adding mods to your waystones is key to progressing to higher tiers and sustaining them, but it will require you to take on larger challenges. There are a variety of factors you have to consider when crafting your waystones. Some maps will have higher density, some lower, some have more magic and rare chests, or monsters, some are more linear, and others more open. Make sure you explore and think about what makes certain maps good if you want to maximize your returns. As you cleanse corruption from higher and higher tiers of the Atlas, you will gain points that you
Harrison
can spend
said I
in
have
the
a good
Atlas
feeling
tree.
I might get in
This tree allows you to juice the danger and rewards of all areas in the endgame. You could increase the number of monsters, the number of rares, the number of precursor artifacts or strongboxes, even the quantity of item drops. As you explore the in-game world map, you'll notice various different biomes. from snow-capped mountains to dense jungle valleys. Most
Dizzle's
maps are
arcade
restricted to
said hand
certain
orange
biomes.
covering eyes.
As you continue to explore deeper into the Atlas, there are all sorts of things to discover. These
Harrison
cities are
said
constructed
everyone
by
is
different
off playing
peoples of
Indiana
race
Jones
and have
in
specific
Shore.
items that can be found there. These strange structures marked on the map don't appear to do anything for now. Perhaps you'll work out how to use them later. You might find unique maps like Untainted Paradise, an undisturbed island full of beasts that give an extreme amount of experience. You may even find a lonely man just enjoying his retirement who will give you a unique item for
Dizzle's
free.
arcade said
In
lol
addition,
and
you
Marvel
can find
rolling on the
special
floor
areas that
laughing
would make a
emoji.
good spot to set up camp. Clear these areas of their hostile inhabitants, and you'll be able to claim them as your own hideout. You can decorate your hideout as you see
Dizzle's
fit
arcade
and invite
said
various
everyone go play
NPCs to join
Marvel.
you there to create your own personal base of operations. A great tool for exploration are towers. These mysterious precursor constructs are dotted around the Atlas. Completing the tower will reveal a large area around it, allowing you to scout out your next challenge. There are lots of things to find, so keep looking. Some sections of your Atlas are influenced by corruption. This adds extra modifiers to the maps in the region, increasing difficulty and rewards. Here,
Dizzle's
slave
arcade
monsters
said
in
Marvel
close
Watch.
proximity to each other will cause the vestiges of corruption within them to merge together, forming powerful and grotesque abominations. You may have noticed while looking at the Atlas that some of the areas have these icons above them. The icon indicates that the area contains some kind of special encounter. This icon indicates that the area has a powerful boss. Because only 1 in 4 maps contain a map boss, we are able to make them very powerful and very rewarding. These bosses come from the campaign, but have had their difficulty increased with changes to AI and some of their abilities. It's worth noting that
Harrison
because you
said
can
it's
see where the
Marvel,
bosses are,
baby.
you can choose to take them on or avoid them. If you do choose to hunt bosses though, then you will be rewarded with special points for the boss hunting section of the Atlas skill tree. The points here will allow you to specialize in boss killing, giving you much greater rewards for defeating them. For each different type of content in the
Dizzle's
endgame,
arcade
we are
said
adding
Mango
specialized
Sentinel,
trees in order
face
to make it
purple
so you
wide
don't feel
eyes.
the need to respec your points when you change between different types of content. We will be showing you 7 of these by the end of this presentation, so there is still a lot more to
Davidson
come.
asks what
Bosses
are
are
we
not the
watching?
only
What's
icon you will
this
see on the
narration?
Atlas. Let's take a look at one of the in-game systems, Breach. If you played PoE 1, you might be familiar with Breach. For PoE 2, we have created sequels to several PoE 1 leagues. While the mechanic is familiar, the monsters, bosses, rewards, and progression are all new.
Icon said
A
look
breach
in
is a
hide.
tear in the fabric of
Davidson
reality.
said
Opening it will allow you to
BTW.
see the
The top
demons
is what
and
I want
otherworldly
Santa to bring me.
monstrosities that lie in wait on this other plane of existence. By engaging with a breach, you'll create a bridge between
Dizzle's
their world
arcade
and
said waiting for
Ravenloft.
Poe 2 David.
In order to keep the breach open, you will need to kill the demons that pour forth. The faster you can kill the monsters, the more monsters you will fight, and the more loot you will find. You can also find clasped hands that will open and drop more items if you run over them. These can be a good boost to the rewards of the breach, so keep an eye out. One of the rewards that you may find while fighting monsters from Breach are tablets. Tablets are special items that
Davidson
can
said
be used
gotcha.
with precursor
I'll be the fly
towers
on
to
the
add
wall,
more encounters to the
multitasking on a
Atlas.
Friday.
Breaches will drop Breach
Dizzle's arcade
tablets.
said she's from
Clicking
the
on a
UK.
completed tower will allow you to consume the tablet to add more breaches to areas within range of the tower. This makes all the content in the Atlas self-sustaining. Want to do more breaches? Find the tablets, add them to your towers, get more breaches, getting more tablets. Soon your Atlas will be covered in otherworldly domains. In addition, like all items in PoE, you can
Dizzle's
craft them.
arcade asks
Use
you
your
guys
currency
playing?
to add mods to your tablets, allowing you to upgrade all the breaches in range. Tablets can have up to 2 mods. These mods do things like adding extra rare monsters, extra clasped hands, or even monster density of breaches, allowing you to keep them open longer. Often, you will find multiple towers near to each other with overlapping areas of effect. This can allow you to really juice the mechanic by stacking the mods from multiple tablets. In your fight to hold the
Icon
breach
said
demons
not
at
I
bay,
sadly.
you may want to use the powers of their world against them. Each in-game mechanic always has player power that can only be gained from that mechanic, and Breach is no different. In Breach, you will find catalysts, items that can increase the quality of rings and amulets by improving specific mobs. You can also find Breach Rings, a special base type that can have its quality improved by catalysts up to 50%. In this case, you could create a ring with around 170 life. Breach rings can become some of the strongest rings in the game, giving you some good motivation to face the demon hordes. In addition, each endgame mechanic needs to have a pinnacle endgame encounter. While killing breach monsters, you may find breach splinters. Collect enough of these and you'll be able to create a breach stone. Using a vile technology called the Realm Gate, you can use your breach stone to access their domain and bring the fight to them. In this twisted domain, you will find nothing but a single massive breach. Triggering it will reveal hordes of breach inhabitants. And should you be fast enough, you will be able to fight their leader, Zesht. We that are one.
We that dreamed. We in nightmare. We that are one. Fate lies
This is just one of the pinnacle encounters of PoE 2. We won't be showing the rest of them, so you will have to discover them for yourself. But rest assured, this is some of the hardest content we have ever made. All these encounters have specific uniques that can only be found from them, but that's not all. We still have the progression system. Defeating Zesht will give you points to allocate into the breach section
Devil's
of the
Arcade
Atlas.
said treat yourself,
Allocating these
dog.
points will make breaches and the breach domain even harder, but will give you more rewards. The small nodes will increase the difficulty of the twisted domain, while the large nodes have more specific bonuses. For example, this node adds more class 10s
Devil's
to your
Arcade
breaches,
said face
and adds a
turquoise,
pack of
drinking
magic
coffee.
monsters that can guard them. Get some more points and you can allocate Waking Nightmare, which will double the number of splinters you get from clasped hands, and inflict you with a mysterious debuff. In order to earn more points, you will need to defeat Zesht at a higher difficulty, and some rewards from Zesht can only be found by increasing the difficulty of the Twisted Domain above certain thresholds. Defeating Zesht at difficulty 4 will be a challenge indeed, but there are many more threats in Rayclast. Ritual altars are sacrificial sites built by the mysterious King in the Mists. If you encounter this symbol on the Atlas, then you know that the area contains ritual altars. Ritual altars demand tribute. Every monster you slaughter in the circle will feed the altar. After the sacrifice, touch it to begin the ritual. The monsters you just killed will be resurrected by the King of the Mist's dark magic, and you must fight to survive. The tribute you have offered to the altar can be spent to buy powerful items, but they can be expensive.
Just eating some food.
To gain more tribute, you will want to find more altars. Each successive ritual you do within an area will spawn the monsters revived by the previous ones, in addition to the ones you sacrificed.
Good news, David. I don't know if you're still here, but I heard back from Bora. He's home and recovering. So
one of the rewards you can buy with tribute
just wanted to let you know that.
These are special items that allow for meta crafting. Crafting items that affect other crafting items.
Back from him
Have
this
an item
morning,
with
so
good
that's
prefixes
great
but bad
news.
suffixes. This omen will help you to remove the mod you don't want while keeping the ones you do. There are a bunch more of these with different effects, but we will leave them for you to discover. Now don't forget that Ritual will also drop tablets, which can be used to specialize into getting more rituals. If you want to get to the pinnacle boss of Ritual, then you will probably want to use them. They can also be crafted to grant mods, making your rituals more rewarding. The pinnacle encounter of Ritual is the King in the Mists.
505
Feared
said
by the
stream been
Asmeri
quiet, I see.
people, he is said to have brought eternal darkness to the Wildwood. We won't show the
it's been a
encounter,
little
but
quiet
just like
today.
Breach,
been
there are a
quiet
range of
lately.
unique items you can get for defeating him.
Blew up
And
that
you will
one
gain
day,
points in the ritual section
and
of
then
the
kind
Atlas
of
tree.
slowly slowed down
Ranger
afterwards.
said,
So I
I'm
don't,
glad brothers
touched by
resting and
and
getting
said
better
A
Godspeed
mysterious
and
entity
recovery.
has taken a
I don't know
special interest in
why,
you. Step through the looking glass and you will find your nightmares coming to life. When you touch a mirror, the mists of delirium will spread out across the area, infecting your mind. You must stay within the mist to maintain the nightmare, which is as profitable as it is
Strange
terrifying.
505
Everything you
said,
kill
guess
will
you're getting
increase the
used to me
rewards that
beginning
drop.
aloud now.
However, the deeper into the mist you travel, the stronger the monsters are. Be careful not to overstay your welcome. Rare and unique enemies will become vessels for terrifying demons, who will manifest out of them to unleash powerful attacks on you. The mist also offers a strange crafting material,
16
distilled
minutes, let me
emotions.
go check on this
By
shit.
combining these emotions, you are able to instill your amulet with a notable from the passive skill tree. This is like gaining an extra passive point for free, attached to your gear.
Mine still says
they are
it's
also
good.
particularly great because you don't have
Just a
to
great
traverse the
outplay
tree to
button.
get them, allowing you to
Ranger
get
said it's
off-class
okay,
bonuses that would
brother
normally
Trench
be much harder to
505.
get.
We love you, brother.
Distilled emotions can also be used to instill your in-game maps, applying Delirious to them and adding additional difficulty and rewards, allowing you to further juice your in-game maps. The tablets you can find from Delirium can be used to further improve it, increase pack size, make the fog dissipate slower, or improve your progress towards the pinnacle encounter of
Trench
Delirium.
505 said
Speaking
thank
of
you.
which, every now and then you will find simulacrum splinters. The mysterious entity will create strange encounters based on warped versions of your own memories. Monsters and simulacrums come in waves that get progressively more difficult. You will receive
Ranger
loot at the
said
end
no
of each
problem,
wave,
brother.
and you'll have to make the decision to leave now or continue on, facing up against even tougher foes from the
15
mist.
minutes.
The bosses you will face as you get
Will we
deeper
get
into the
in?
simulacrum are truly terrifying. If you can complete a simulacrum, you will gain points for the Delirium section of the Atlas skill tree. Next up, we have Expedition. Occasionally, while clearing corruption, you will encounter these Kalguran settlers. The Kalgurans have discovered ancient burial sites with lost Verisium artifacts, and they want you to help dig them up with explosives. The
Dig
Kalgurans have
them up
marked
with
the locations
explosives.
where the relics can be found. Place
I remember
explosives
these.
as
These are
best you
fun.
can to dig up as many as possible.
There's a lot of
There is
similar
just one
mechanics.
problem. Corruption has brought the corpses of their ancestors to life, so you might have to do a little cleanup before you can reclaim the artifacts. You can also find remnants, the destruction of which will further anger the restless dead. Each one you blow up will make the subsequent monsters more powerful, but also more rewarding.
Trench 505
Danik,
asks
Turgeon,
Ranger and
and
Adley
Gwynedd
on
will
what is better,
exchange the
Tesla
artifacts for
carbines or
useful
gas
items
Ricky
and runic
plus
magic. You can
Yeesh, I
also
have no
find
idea.
tablets to increase the number of expeditions and the rewards. This one
have no
increases
clue.
the radius of explosives, while this one increases the
That
number
might be a
of
question
remnants you
for
will
AI.
find. Eventually,
a
you
question
might
for
discover
AI
a
to answer.
logbook. These are special maps full of buried treasure and relics. Essentially one giant dig site. Here, you can create an extremely long chain of explosives and go through a very high number of remnants. But be careful, many remnants have mods that can really brick your build, so you will probably want to avoid these ones. If you add too many remnants, you could easily
Trench
make the encounter
505
harder
said
than
I
you can
prefer to
handle.
ask
There are
humans
all
because
sorts of
they might
interesting
have
things buried under
experience.
the ground in logbooks. You might find dripping
I got
caves
nothing.
and hidden pirate caches, but the most
That's
powerful
a
encounter
very
is
specific
Olaf,
question,
the
and
ancient
I've
undead
got
commander of
zero
the Knights of the
insight
Sun.
into it.
Defeating him will grant you unique rewards, as well
Is
as
that,
points to spend in the expedition section of the Atlas tree.
That
So those are the in-game systems on the Atlas.
Trench
tabletop stuff?
505 said
The
is on it.
trials we talked
that
about
like
earlier
weapons
have
for, like,
much more
units?
content when you get to endgame too. Just like the other endgame systems, they also have progression mechanics, unique rewards, and player power that can only be
Trench
gained from them.
505 said yeah.
As you get higher level coins for the
what
trial
faction?
of the Sycamores, you will
I don't,
unlock more
like I
floors
say,
to
I
explore.
don't have much experience into
Each
the
floor
question,
has its
but
own challenging rooms and a floor
be
boss
curious
that you
to
will
know.
need to kill. There are 4 floors in total, leading to another pinnacle boss at the end of the last floor, which can only be accessed at endgame. The Trial of the Sycamores is where you'll find jewels, which you can socket into your tree. These are like passives that you can craft with your currency items. They can be really powerful as they allow you to stack modifiers that may not be easily accessible on the tree normally. This jewel gives lightning damage and shock chance, for example. There are quite a few jewel sockets on the tree,
Ooh, the
so
gas.
it's possible to gain a lot
that
of
gas
power here.
pack, no.
There are also other types of jewels that don't provide any bonuses
Did you get yourself
themselves,
some
but affect
packs
other
for
passives
vacation,
surrounding them.
Harrison?
This jewel increases the effect of
Ranger
small
said
nodes
how
and
you
radius
brother
by
Rangers.
25%.
I'm smoking with you
careful
in spirit,
placement in the
cheers.
tree, you could get a
Trench
significant amount of
505
power
said
from
in
it.
the fire
There
to
are
go
also
ask
unique
the
jewels
hobby
available
store got
with very
hosting at
interesting
Ariadne's
effects,
house doing a
but
bit of
you
a
will have
head
to find
ache on
those for
Thursday.
yourself. In order to
but that's
push
their
further
job.
into the trial and uncover the secrets of the
I don't want
Marrakesh,
to be
you
bugged,
will
but
want
you
to take
get paid to
advantage
be
of its
bugged.
progression
Harrison
system.
said sadly no,
Relics.
and I regret
Relics
it.
are items that can be placed at the relic altar as you start the trial. They give special bonuses that affect the trial, making it easier and increasing its rewards. Of course, you can craft these with your currency items,
Plug hooked
making
me
them
up
even
this week.
stronger. If you can complete the entire trial overcoming all
Plug sent
4
me all
flaws,
kinds of extra
the
goodies.
final
I'm
boss
super
will
lucky,
reward you with
actually.
one of many unique relics. These relics will be
I thought I
consumed
was
when
getting,
used on
like,
your next run,
2
but can reward
flavors
you with
and
unique and
couple
powerful
bags.
items. For example,
I got a
this
few
is the
flavors and a
last
few
flame.
bags.
If you use it, you will have only 1 honor for the entire trial, so you will need to do a completely hitless run.
Ranger said, hell yeah, the dealer
The
is
Trial
hooking
of
you up.
Chaos also extends into the endgame. As you gain inscribed ultimatums of higher and higher levels, the number of chambers that you can go through increases.
If what I recommend, dude, is if you can find someone who grows,
And I headache trying to figure out why
if you can get like directly from a grower,
model and what could be a good
you get the best feel.
Stacking 10 tribulations on top of each other will
In most
make this
cases,
a
you'll get better weed too, because the
significant
people
challenge,
who
but it's worth it. The Trial Master will tempt you with items of the Val Empire,
kind of
such
like
as
who
Val
will
Orbs.
stand behind
Val
their
Orbs are
weed.
powerful
You know what I
crafting
mean?
items that corrupt your gear with
Those
random,
the
mysterious
people who
outcomes.
who grow
Corruption
shit
prevents an item from
don't
being
want to be
modified
known.
further, so it has to be.
It's
the
not that they
last
don't
step
want to
of
be
your
known
craft,
either. It's not that the
but
other
it's
people
also
want to
the
be
most
known.
impactful one. For example,
But they have
if you
pride in their
use one
work,
on
so they
your
have no
body
problem
armor,
selling it to you and
might
being
add
in
a new
contact with you
powerful
directly.
enchantment.
Harrison
Or it
said
might
I was
reroll
going
up to
for a
half
bit
of its
for myself,
modifiers.
but I got lazy
Val
roll.
Orbs also have the
Yeah,
ability
you need to
add
look
a
into
socket,
if you're growing for
allowing you to
yourself.
bypass the normal
You
restriction
need to
of how
look for
many
what's
sockets an
called
item can have.
auto
A body armor could get up to 3
if I'm not
sockets this
mistaken,
way,
like
allowing for a
things that will just
significant number of
automatically
mobs.
bud by themselves.
Val Orbs can even modify uniques. Adding enchantments or sockets to uniques can make them incredibly powerful, but there is a good chance that you will break them as well. The Trial Master will also occasionally offer you soul cores. Originally formed by Chaos, the Val sought to replicate soul cores through human sacrifice rituals.
That's
and blood
crazy, man.
magic
That
to
thing looks
power
like
their
something out of fucking
civilization.
Hellraiser.
Soul cores are powerful socketable items, with mods that cannot be obtained from regular runes.
Did you end up getting anything out of the
content? There is, of course, a pinnacle boss.
the batch that
final
you
chamber
drew, or
will
did you
drop
just
keys to
end
this
up did it
mysterious
just
door.
die?
Some say this is where the Trial Master himself resides. Perhaps you are willing to take the risk to find out.
Hey, if you're scrolling through on your
Had
shorts
enough
feed,
yet?
come
Because
hang
there is
out,
still just
come chat.
one
We're
more
just
thing.
just
The
waiting for
most
the Path of
difficult
Exile
content
2
in
launch
Path
to
of
kick
Exile
off in a
2.
few minutes here.
While
Get the
mapping,
counter.
you might come across this
Hopefully we'll be able
fortress
to
that
get
has
in.
emerged from underground, surrounded
to
by an
worm our
enormous
way in
maze.
without
the
weight.
game is unpacking.
Is the maze
unpacking.
preventing something from getting in, or something getting out? This fortress is of ancient origin, and its construction has similarities to the towers and tablets that you have been using on your journey through the endgame. It is clear from the entrance that there are 3 keys required to enter.
Reloading.
Local factions are vying for access to the fortress in order to seize the power they believe will be inside. Each of the faction's leaders have managed to get their hands on one of the keys, so you will need to defeat them. Each faction is led by an Uber-Act boss. You can see one of them inhabiting the city, but in order to fight him, you will first need to defeat their 2 lieutenants in the adjacent zones. Be careful. If you fail against either of the lieutenants, or to kill the leader, they will move on, and you will need to find them again. Kill all the Uber bosses and you will gain access to the fortress. We aren't going to spoil it, as we can't wait to see you guys attempt it for the first time. But is there a tree you get points in after killing it? Of course there is. This is Path of Exile. There is always another tree.
This is
So these are your challenges for Here We 2.
Yes!
As you can see, this project is crazy huge. Way bigger than even we expected. when
Crazy
we started out.
huge! Like my
But how do you gain
nuts!
access? Well, during early access, you'll need a key to get in. To thank our existing PoE supporters who have spent more than $480, we'll be giving you guys a key for the PC version for free. Anyone else who wants one can get one by purchasing one of the new early access supporter packs that have just been released to the store. If you just want early access to PoE 2, then you can get a key in the $30 early access
Well, I mean, I want
pack. Also comes with
the other
$30
stuff.
of
I
points
want
to
it.
spend in the MTX store.
but I don't have
We also have a
480
variety
US
of
dollars,
Five
cuz.
said
with
if your nuts
exclusive
are large, you should
microtransactions,
go see a
points to spend in
doctor.
the store, and even
Hey,
physical
hey.
items.
Don't tell me
The
what to do with my
cosmetics can be
nuts.
used right now in PoE 1
Ranger
and
said I
Path of
do
Exile
My body,
2
my
early
choice,
access
bro.
But I'm broke after buying my
Most of
dream
this
bus
footage
and
has
a
been
really
recorded
nice
in Path of
gaming
Exile
chair.
1,
And
since
after
that's where you
buying
can use them
Christmas for the
immediately.
family. Maybe next paycheck.
The Lord of
I
Arkham,
can
You know what,
surrender.
man?
contains a
You
cosmetic
got lots
armor
of
set
time. It's
befitting
early
the Count of
access,
Arkham
right? This is
himself.
just early access.
There is also a matching back attachment, which has an alternate variant depicting the influence of corruption. Also in this pack, you can find a portal formed of the
Harrison
rusted
said
armor
yeah.
of the fallen
Christmas
soldiers
is
in the
tight
Red
this
Veil
year,
of
boys.
Arkham,
Christmas tight this
and
year.
the
I hear
offspring
that.
of a vicious
I hear
crowd
that.
boss found in the hunting grounds. This one doesn't look so vicious though.
He's straight up just buying for the people who we're buying for. That's it. Like,
on top of that, you'll receive the Iron
me and the wife
Count's
probably ain't even
Swihand
buying too much for
to
each
your
other.
one-handed or two-handed
couple
swords.
small gifts for each other.
For those who are wanting to decorate your
couple
hideouts
things.
with fond memories and tales of Path of Exile's history,
That's
you'll
all we'll
also get
need
a
this
series
year.
of hideout statues. This pack contains the statue of Hillock. For Path of Exile 1's closed beta, each pack contained a true New Zealand icon, the Kiwi. Following this tradition, all packs in this series will also contain a new themed Kiwi pet. The pet will loyally follow you into battle, but run away at the first sign of trouble.
Ranger said hell yeah.
Become the
I'm
ruler
hoping
of
for
the
a
desert
Christmas
with the
bonus,
king of the
but I
Faradon
sadly
supporter
don't
pack.
think it's coming this year.
Show your mastery of
Christmas
traversing
bonuses
the
are
sands
rough,
of the
man,
Vesteri
because that's like
Plains.
literally like
Body
like
armor
the
will allow you
whole
to
like
glide along the ground with ancient sand magic.
what is it?
Now each
National
armor set comes
Lampoon's
with body
Christmas
armor,
Vacation.
boots, gloves, and helmet.
Companies been doing
The
that
boots are
shit,
covered
man.
in
Like
sand.
just ripping that
If
shit
you
away
prefer to show
from you.
them
So
off,
some
you can turn the
fuckface,
gliding off if you want.
you know, a bunch of ranks up can take home a little bit
The
extra on
accompanying
his
back
bonus.
attachment equips you with two powerful pillars that can control and manipulate lightning. They will periodically release their energy in a powerful blast while in town, and hover in a circle around you, arcing lightning between them, forming a barrier of energy. Replace the appearance of any bow with the Faradon's Glory skin. Or replace the appearance of a spear with the Tyranny's End spear skin. This spear skin can be applied to staves and war staves in Path of Exile 1. If you want to truly show your worth as a king of the Faradon, then you definitely need your trusty, moving, entire city fortress known as the Dreadnought to
what
travel
the
across the Vesteri
fuck?
Plains.
Ranger
In
said
Path
you
of Exile,
right,
you can
brother, it's
decorate your
fucked up,
hideout
the
however you
reality
like,
us
and it's no
workers aren't
exception here.
valued like the higher
It
ups.
comes with a variety of thematic elements to use, or use decorations from elsewhere in the game. Additionally,
And this is
you'll
how-
get
and this is how
extra
heresy
level
starts.
Moving fortress.
Yeah, that moving fortress is
Trench five,
wild.
King of the
Said count
Faradon
me
Kiwi
in.
pet.
But I think that only comes with
And
like
last
one of
but
the
not least,
super
a statue
expensive
depicting the
packs.
Vile Oversoul from Path of Exile 1.
That's only for the whales, boys.
For those
That's
who don't
only
know
for the
how supporter
whales.
packs work, each pack comes with all of the cosmetics from the previous tier, so you'll get all the items from the Lord of Ogham supporter pack as well. The Thaumaturge of the Vaal supporter pack features an armor set and back attachment
Trench
themed around the
505
Vaal
said
and the pursuit
over.
of science
Yeah.
and progress.
Yeah.
You can find the Soul Core weapon effect in this pack, which causes thaumaturgic
Apparently, they
energy
said you can
harnessed
set
from
up a thing where
sacrifice
you
to
can
spill from
email
your
them
weapon.
and set up payment
This
plans
pack
or
also
something.
contains Doryani's Idol. It replaces the
Well,
default
that's kind of
appearance of
fucking
any
cool.
foci to an ancient relic once used by
Those
Doryani.
480
And
US
this can be
dollars
applied
ain't
to
looking
shields
so
in Path of
bad
Exile 1.
over an entire
That's
year.
not the only Vaal weapon you'll find.
You know what I
It
mean?
also
I pay
contains
that
the
much
wand
for
of
my
the
fucking
Thaumaturge skin. And the Royal Sacrifice Dagger
all my
skin.
editing tools for fucking
You wouldn't
Adobe
think to
and
put
shit.
sacrificial gems on a Kiwi, but the Vaal did. Thaumaturge of the Vaal supporters will receive the Thaumaturge of the Vaal Kiwi pet. And the Statue of Dominus. This is also the first pack in the series with a physical item. When purchasing this pack, you'll receive a Path of Exile 2 logo t-shirt. But if you don't want one, you can opt out and return for additional points to spend in the store. Becoming a Warlord of the Karui supporter will grant you an armor set and back attachment adorned in jade carvings and iridescent feathers resembling Pawa. Enough to even impress the ancestral gods, specifically Tukohama, the Karui god of war. Overkill, you say? I think the Karui people would disagree. Why not drop a gigantic totem on rare enemies you slay to crush them to a pulp? Replace your crafting bench in your hideout with the Ancestral Canoe crafting
That's
bench,
fucking sick.
where Ancestral Chief Mata will summon a giant canoe manned
That's
by
fucking
Karui
sick.
warriors to aid in your crafting desires.
We must all start somewhere.
I noticed they're showing
You'll
this
also get a
all
pair of
off in
weapon
PoE
skins.
1.
Equip Akoya's Felling Axe skin to your one-hand or two-handed axes, or Tukohama's Crusher to your one-handed or two-handed maces. A true Karui warlord
2 minutes,
is always
boys,
accompanied
2
by
minutes.
the trusty Kiwi. Equipped with armor and harnessing ancestral magic, they make the perfect sidekick. Once one of the most feared beings in Rayclast, Malachi was slain by a powerful exile. May the statue commemorate the virtue of exiles past, present, and of the future. Of course, it's not all about dressing up in game. You'll want
May
to
the
look good
Emperor
in
take
real
me
life
in
too.
quickly, brothers.
Becoming a warlord of the Karui supporter, you'll also
Only
get
got a
Path
couple of
Exile 2
hours to
hoodie.
play.
Our final
now.
tier of supporter pack in
I
the
gotta
series
go
is
out
the
and do a
Liberator of
couple
Rayclast
things.
supporter pack.
And then I'll be
The
back.
Liberator of Rayclast armor set and back attachment come made with the finest materials in Rayclast, and shattered glass mosaics
And I
suspended
probably
in
will
divine
stream
power.
tonight and tomorrow.
Set up your base of operations in the Beacon of Salvation hideout.
I'm not running any
Why restrict
tabletop
yourself to
games
just one
tomorrow.
island when you can liberate more? The
Finished
Beacon
up
of
the
Salvation
campaign
hideout
last
comes equipped
week.
with your own collection of small islands
And
personal operators of boats
canceled
that
all
you
of
can
my
use to row between them.
Pathfinder games
Just
for the
walk
rest
to the
of the month.
piers, click a boat to enter, and navigate as you choose.
Drive shaft set
Decorate
2
each island
minutes,
as you
so
see
for
fit
7
to best
hours
represent
log
your
in to
well-earned
let the
hideout.
games begin.
No!
Everyone in your hideout can use their own boat. Why not have some races?
Don't say that.
You can also get the Window to Twilight portal effect.
How you doing, Drive
A
Shaft?
beautiful mosaic piece of art
What's
that
going on, my
shatters
friend?
and reveals a gateway to your desired destination as you approach it. As you walk away, the glass magically reforms back to its original form. Rule in style with the Throne of the Ruler map device. Sure, this map device can create portals to in-game maps, but it
What are
also
you up
comes
to
with
today?
a
Are
throne you can
you
sit on.
playing? Trying to get in launch?
Said, yeah, I wonder
Look
how
down on the
long the
plebeians
queue will
running
be.
your map.
That's what I was
Drive
curious.
shaft said, doing
Being a
good,
liberator,
Dan.
though, is not just about sitting in
That's
your
what I
throne
was
all day.
wondering too.
If
How
you
long
do
it's gonna
decide to
be.
join the fight yourself, you can leave a High Priest in charge as your second in command. Liberator of
Good,
Ray class
doing good?
supporters will
Good,
also
brother,
get a set
good.
of varied weapon skins. The Light of Divinity Scepter skin, the Deliverance Crossbow skin, the Justice Flail skin, and the Redemption Shield skin. Once again, you'll have an accompanying Kiwi,
Drive shaft
and of course a
says the
statue
package has
depicting one of the
landed in
most
Canada,
iconic events
apparently.
in Rayclast's history.
Ah, it's in
The battle
Cadia.
between a powerful exile and Kitava, the Insatiable.
I've got no updates on
With the help of
mine,
two
and
deities,
I
Sin and
think
Innocence, the exile was able to defeat
mine
him
will be
once and
cutting
for
it close.
This
I
supporter
think
pack also
mine will be
contains
cutting
the
it
Path of
close.
Exile
Hopefully
2
not
art book.
too close, but
This 215-page full-color art book includes a huge amount of
Hopefully not too
amazing
close.
concept art and lore produced during the long
Drive
and
shaft
exciting
said
journey
still
of Path
have
of Exile
40
2's
GB to
development.
download on it, so will be a tomorrow game.
And finally, Path of Exile has a tradition of letting the community participate in designing game features. For Path of Exile 2, we'll be adding the Twilight Order foil
Trench
reliquary.
505 said, I think I'm gonna quit Magic. I only play the
By
online
becoming
anyway.
a Liberator of Rayclass supporter, once Path of Exile 2 is released,
Okay,
you'll be
you-
able to select
if not,
any
you can
unique
add me
item
in
you have
there. I'll
found
play some
and be able
Brawl
to
or
drop it from the
something.
reliquary. Once players have submitted their items, keys to the reliquary will start dropping, and other players will be able to find foil versions
is a
of
drag,
uniques that you have
Drag Shaft.
submitted, along with a message for the lucky player.
early access, it
The more
changed.
players submit the same
It
unique,
changed.
the more chances
Something
there will be
changed.
for the reliquary to drop them, so choose wisely. Now, almost all of these items are available to use in PoE 1 right now. There are a few
Close the
sections
game.
where the item class clearly
Spam reload, spam reload. It's time to play the game. Maybe not quite, maybe not quite.
It's time to play the game. Time to play the game.
Harrison said, LOL.
Someone's in. Someone's in. Bro, someone's in. Who's in? How'd you get in? Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Someone's in. Friends are in. Let me in. No, let me in. Fuck. Why won't you let me in? Why? Why am I running Warhammer? Stop. No, don't do that. Just let me in. Just let me in.
Harrison said, you're panicking.
It won't let me in.
Trench 505 said, brute force it.
Brute force it, brute force it, brute force it. Browse local. Folder's empty. What? Folder's empty.
Trench 505 said, or try restarting.
Oh my god. Thinks fucking Tower Unite's open. You've got to be fucking kidding me. It thinks Tower Unite's open. Why are you doing
Harrison
this to
said
me?
that's the problem I had earlier, and it had me preload again.
I checked it. I ran the fucking check on it too. What a bitch. Yeah, unpacking now all of a sudden. Yeah, it's unpacking now. Motherfucker. What a fuck. I'm pissed. I'm fucking salty now. What the fuck is that? Come on. What a fucking hoe.
Icon said yeah, others are having same thing. Icon said click login and start downloading stuff lol.
Bro, this shit's unpacking. This fucking hoe ass shit. This fucking hoe ass shit.
Trench 505 said lols.
Don't laugh at me. It's not funny. I'm not having fun. God damn it. No, I don't give a fuck though. I don't actually give a fuck. I'm not really tripping. It is what it is. We've seen it all before. I was here for the Diablo 3 launch, man. I've seen some things. I've seen some things, man. I've been through all the launches, bro. As the queue builds, I sit here like a fucking schmuck. As the queue builds. Yeah, we need to get you on that Elon internet, Drive Shaft. We need you on that Elon internet so you can download shit faster. We need to get you on that Elon net.
Happens.
Starlink, that's it. Fuck, I should have bought you a Starlink for Christmas. I should have sent you a Starlink for Christmas, dog. Spoiler, sorry, I didn't send you a Starlink for Christmas. Spoiler, sorry, no Starlink is coming. We'll consider it next year. At least I got a decent solid state drive, so it's going as fast as it probably can. So I'm just racing against the other people who are on like hard drives and shit. Or just slow ass SSDs. Yeah, I should have restarted it when you said that, Harrison. Definitely should have restarted that.
Trench 505 said beating Timmy with 2008 Dell laptop.
Shit, doggy. You play some fucking NES emulators, though? Just don't say that too loud or fucking the suits will be at your fucking door banging. Suits will be at your door banging.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
Trench 505 asks, have you heard that Nintendo is using emulators in their own museum?
Oh yeah, they're fucking ridiculous, man. Huge hypocrites. Huge hypocrites. Freaking huge hypocrites. Unpack these nuts. Hurry up, motherfucker. Shit, I want to play. I don't want to end up in queue. Shit. Fucking hoe ass game.
Trench 505 said also, have you heard the Minecraft legal drama?
I have actually, oddly enough, even though I don't really play. I did see the drama. I saw that some guy is trying to sue Mojang because they're being fucking weirdos. They're doing this like whole like, oh, we're not really gonna say kind of thing, and we're gonna lie, and be sneaky and fucking, no, man. If any person did that to you, like in real life, right? There's a high probability they'd get fucking slapped, right? Open palm, bow. Get a fresh one, right? But companies think they're cute and they can do whatever the fuck they want until someone comes along with a lawyer who's like, oh, really? And then
play much,
open palm fucking slaps these fools.
So they send me the news.
Right? So sometimes it takes someone who knows laws to come along and open hand slap a bitch. You know what I mean? And in this case, that bitch is Minecraft. And it looks good on the company. Bro, here I am, 10 minutes past the fucking hour, still not playing. What the fuck, man? Fucking hate this shit. I hate this stupid shit. Just waiting. Just waiting. Bro, there's almost 500,000 fucking people watching this shit on Twitch. About 400,000 people. Come on, dog. Let me in. Fuck. Why is this shit freaking out? Why is the stream freaking the fuck out?
Harrison said, I'm just pounding the login button, bro.
Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? Is the stream chopping out like that for you guys?
Trench 505 said nah.
Yeah, it's like it looks, on my end, it looks choppy as fuck. You sure the stream ain't lagging?
Slightly, but not bad.
Yeah, it looks like it's lagging like a motherfucker here on my end. Skip frames detected over 26% in the last seconds. What the fuck is going on?
Harrison said, wait, there it goes.
Yeah, this shit is going fucking schizoid, bro.
Trench 505 said, now it is.
Yeah, the stream's running at 17 fucking frames per second. What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, this shit's bugging the fuck out. Let me check these. options here. Window to full screen, keep, adaptive, locked. Yeah, it's fucking bugging out, man.
Trench 505 said GL Dan.
Yep. We're gonna need it, boys. We're gonna need it. DirectX 12, okay. Yeah, this shit's shitting itself. Streamlabs is completely fucking shitting itself. Error. YouTube is not receiving enough to maintain. Yikes. Well, that's a giant fucking shit show. Oof. Big fucking oof. Everything's back to normal as soon as the game quits. 97% frames skipped over the last 2 minutes of me running that game on stream.
Harrison said good old launch day chaos.
It's not even that. Streamlabs OBS is fucking shitting itself. Which I wouldn't expect anything less from Streamlabs OBS or any of their staff for that matter. Toot, toot, toot. Now let's see if we'll start losing frames again. Or if we can get it going, if it'll work properly.
Drive
Nope,
Chef
look.
said the first in-game boss is the login server.
Immediately. It just immediately shits itself. Something is causing this to freak the fuck out. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but this is freaking the fuck out. No, ain't nobody kidding. And the stream is borked, so we gotta figure that out. What the fuck is actually going on here? Oh, it's the fact that the GPU is running at 100%!
505 said dear machine spiritless work.
What the fuck is going on, bro? My GPU is pinned at 100%, bro.
Trench 505 said XD. Harrison said down.
There, I just downscaled it, and I think it came back. Bro, it pinned my liquid cooled 3080.
Said it's that crypto mining they got for early access.
Jesus Christ, boys. Holy fuck. Let's see if this will do it. Holy fucking hell. We'll use the NVIDIA.
Trench 505 said XD.
We'll use double anastrophic.
Trench 505 said that's why you need new files.
Jesus Christ. God damn, all right. All right, I think we're cooking now, maybe. It's popping up and down, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see if it just completely wrecks it. Trying to get on in Texas. Can't get on in Texas. That borked my stream up.
Texas one is the only one that'll even attempt.
Love it! Well, we gotta go all the way to South Africa to get this shit done? Huh? Bro, why is this fucking rerun shit back on my fucking streaming? How does this keep getting? Fuck you, Twitch. Your mother's a rerun. Yeah. Yeah, Twitch. Your fucking bitch mother's a rerun. I'm getting 26 over the last few seconds here. Yeah, we're losing frames again. It's closed. It's like, nope, I'm done. Oh, shit. Well, it was a good try, boys. It was a good try.
Trench 505 said you can try in an hour or so.
Texas will let me in. Texas, let me in.
Trench 505 said Goblin Face.
Well, we didn't even make it to the queues,
Harrison
boys.
said so close.
We didn't even make it to the queues. How long are the queues gonna be? It doesn't matter. The queues aren't here. They don't exist. Well, I'm gonna have a Merci. What flavor?
Harrison said the one time I want to get into Texas.
We're not gonna get to play today, are we, boys?
Trench 505 said I'm gonna go shower and be back later.
All right, dude. Let me turn this down. Yeah, I'd log in email, of course. What do you mean? Okay.
Trench 505 said gonna leave the stream on.
Okay. That crashed the game. Yeah, I don't know how much longer I'll be willing to fight with this. Did anybody get in? Nope, nobody's in. Steam version will be released on... Nice! Doraemons is coming out on Steam on December 9th. I gotta get that. Gotta get that. If you do the log, heard it's supposed to let you in.
Of the new circus. Good job on your clown cosplay.
Wait, we need to keep logging in though. I'm not doing. I did a monk cosplay. We're actually done with that download.
Wow, look at all these PoE cucks waiting for their little Diablo like.
Nope.
Pathetic.
Nope. Look at us. Look at us all clicking login here. A login clicker button simulator. Clicker simulator. They should give us gold for every click. Every click should generate more and more gold for the people. You get nothing. Yeah, low stock. Sorry, I don't have, can't get. Don't have, can't get. Don't have, can't get. Want magic, don't have, can't get.
Harrison said, guess I'll order a pizza.
Shit.
Harrison said, gonna be a long day.
I gotta go out for dinner tonight, so maybe that's for the better. Texas be like, we trying! We fucking trying, dog! I'm trying so hard! Alright, I'm done with this for now. I'm done with that for now. That's silly. That's fucking silly sitting there doing that. Nah. I'm good. I'm good. What else I got installed here? That we can play for a minute. Some Dungeon Mans. Run them mans, Dungeon Mans. Dungeon Mans. Into the dungeon for you. His name is Poe. And he doesn't work. Wizardmans! This is where we can buy stuff. I didn't realize this at all. There's a whole ass town here with stuff. Definitely a way better staff. Oh shit.
Brother Captain Shadow said yo.
Yo, what's up, man? Shit. Damn.
Brother Captain Shadow said it's my name day to day my og.
Name day?
Brother Captain Shadow said how's Path of Exile going for
Path
you?
of Exile isn't. Nobody can log in. Nobody can log in. Nobody is playing this shit. It's broken. It doesn't work. It doesn't work, brother. Yeah, it's fucking cooked. This is what everybody's getting.
Brother Captain Shadow said Damnedest Banner.
That's what everybody's getting. Ain't nobody getting in that shit on a Friday night, dog. Ain't nobody getting in that shit on a Friday night. Are you kidding me? People are going to be pounding away at that fucking thing all weekend. This shit is going to get hammered. This shit's going to get fucking hammered. Nobody's in. Bro, these people who are planning 24-hour streams, y'all gonna be streaming nothing for 24 hours? Oh, man. Oh, man, y'all ain't got no fucking content for the next fucking 2 days or so. Shit. I don't know if the 2 gifted subs for a pet thing extends to little fucking goofy streamers like me. I think drops are turned on though, so you guys can get drops. I don't know if the pet thing works
Brother
here or
Captain
not.
Shadow said is it gooning well?
Is it gooning well? It's not gooning well at all.
Brother Captain Shadow said going.
But yeah, apparently my channel has drops turned on. I don't know. Maybe you guys could tell me if you're able to collect them.
Brother Captain Shadow said fucking autocorrect.
It auto-corrected you to gooning. You gooner. He saw the chick over there and said gooning. Oh, shit.
Brother Captain
Is it
Shadow said
gooning well?
kilometers. Brother Captain Shadow said BRB.
It said kilometers, bro. Bro said KM, it said kilometers. That's hilarious. I love it. That shit said kilometers. Kilometers. Oh, shit.
Brother Captain Shadow said I'm going to kill you one day.
What? What? Who? Bro, who you talking to? No, you ain't talking to me. Watch this. I'm gonna freak everybody out. I'm gonna play Last Epoch. I'm gonna play Last Epoch. People are gonna be like, how are you playing? They're gonna come in here freaking out, I bet. Probably not. They definitely won't. That won't happen. That definitely won't happen. Who am I
Ranger
kidding?
said now that's a threat.
Has auto-corrected too? I'm gonna play this and bug a bunch of people's
Brother
fucking
Captain
minds
Shadow
out. Watch
said,
this.
"Oh, sorry, my autocorrect meant to say, I'm going to kill you one day."
What? You're still saying the same thing.
Brother Captain Shadow said, "Dandas banger, dandas banger, dandas banger."
Do you care to fix that at all? Because, like,
Ranger said, "What is happening, man?"
all right, let's. Not a damn thing, man. Not a damn thing.
Brother Captain Shadow said he's going to get killed one day. That's what's happening. Brother Captain Shadow said, "Oh crap, autocorrect again, oh no."
All right, let's see here. Let's see if we can bait some people in here with fucking
Ranger said your autocorrect is unbearable, rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Brother Captain Shadow said, "What's Path of Exile about though? That looks like Diablo."
yeah, it's kind of like Diablo. People are gonna think I'm playing this shit. This is gonna be hilarious, and they find out I'm not. Oh my god, you're cheating!
Brother Captain Shadow said, "Yeah, my autocorrect is crazy."
Are you threatening me?
Dead? I'm dead, dog?
Brother Captain Shadow said, "So much gold, Dandas banger."
None of it fits.
Brother Captain Shadow said, "Your stream is rerun, dog."
I know. I don't know why it keeps fucking saying it's a rerun. It keeps putting it back that way. And I have no idea why it's doing it.
Take care.
What? I think most of this shit can go, actually. This can go.
Yes.
Drive Shaft just gifted Brother Captain Shadow a tier 1 subscription.
Hey, Drive Shaft
just gifted Trencher 75 a tier 1 subscription.
Thank you for the gift subs. Did you get? Are you getting a pet? Let me know if you get a pet. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Brother Captain Shadow said, "GG."
Much appreciated, dog. Hope you get hope you get that pet skin for that.
Take care.
You're supposed to, anyway. Is anybody even actually in yet? Did anybody get in? Do we have any word?
Brother
Just go
Captain
look at
Shadow
other
said
streams.
Dent is mad and is rich. Brother Captain Shadow said that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can get in right now. Oh, avoiding the puddle streaming? Trying to get in? Sitting at the login
Icon
screen?
asks nobody's in yet still?
Nobody's in. No, nobody's in. I was just playing I'm just playing Last Epoch. Trying to bait some people in. Oh, dude, you're playing? How are you playing? How are you playing? How'd you get in? You already know the bait. Last Epoch is actually decent. Last Epoch is
Brother
decent
Captain
enough.
Shadow said Dent is derp. Icon said Poe too late access.
Death will not take me!
Brother Captain Shadow said eat worms. Icon said dang that looks good.
Yeah, dude, this game's fun as hell, man. It's actually pretty damn good. I was playing this instead of Diablo 4.
Brother Captain Shadow said dog is built different.
Hey, there's Legendary. Check it out.
Brother Captain Shadow said be back soon dang this way.
Alright, cool. I'll be chilling, man.
Icon said yeah D4 took a turn for the worst click.
No, D4 was ruined the minute they released fucking that mobile game. The minute they released that, we knew Diablo 4 was going to be just a mess. It was just a test. Purely a test. To see how much money they could get out of whales. Right? And then they were like, alright, this is enough that we can implement some level of, some degree of this into Diablo 4. That was just it was a test. This build is fucking sick too. Passes the curses around.
Icon said yes to monetization. Icon said test.
Yeah, this shit like curses people, and then the curses explode and go to other, and then those explode. This build's sick.
Icon said I loved Reed Ranger.
My dash is a little too slow though. The cooldown on it's too slow. So what happens is I open this up and it just leaks like these corruption souls or whatever the hell it is. These, what is it? Opens an infernal fissure in the ground, dealing fire damage over time, as well as releasing spirits that seek out nearby enemies and curse them. Torment and curse, and deal necrotic, and then these other things make it spread more and shit. This build's pretty sick. I thought that when I was done with these, I could just kind of leave. Stability 22 out of 22. Empower.
Vengeance is eternal!
I don't remember how we leave. Oh, right here. It's just T. Right. Right. It's just teleport back. And get our loot. We go into the next one. And we do this web. It's almost like the end game for fucking, whatchamacallit. And then we fill this thing up, the stability at the top, and we get all these extra things as we go, basically. It's almost like a mapping system kind of thing from PoE. I don't think anybody's in. Yeah, no, nobody's getting in, bro. Nobody's getting into this shit. They're shitting themselves over there. Did Emaru get in? Fucking kidding me? Definitely a video, right?
Walls, icy explosions, lightning storms, you get the idea.
Yeah, she's just watching videos. I might have people thinking we're playing. You playing, dog? How'd you get the game, dog? Level 85 monolith here. Where are we at? We're down here. Way the fuck down here. Oh, fuck. I got one-shotted, bro. He said, not today, bro. Get the fuck off, man. Get off of me.
Trench 505 said you see you got in.
No, I didn't get in. This is last epoch. I'm using this to bait people to make them think I got in. Like, yeah, it looks like you got in. How did you get in?
Trench 505 said XD.
What a dick, this fucking guy.
Trench 505 said nice one. Ghostface said Elle was have a girlfriend. Elle said her what is the quickest way to your heart, and she said cut it out, so needless to say Elle did, but Elle don't have her anymore. Elle pretty much killed that relationship.
What? I was have a girlfriend. Weird. I'm not sure what the fuck that
Trench
means.
505 asks what?
I don't know what that means. But best of luck with it. I hope it turns out in your best interest. Oh man, are we getting that wrestling game, that Kairosoft wrestling simulator game on fucking Steam anytime soon? I want that shit. I want that shit.
Bitches ain't shit, but hoes and tricks. Lick on these nuts and suck the dick. Get the fuck out after you're done, then I hops in my coupe and run. Bitches ain't shit, but hoes and tricks. Grab the cash and make it quick. Long as my pockets is nice and fat, don't give a fuck where the bitch was at. Balling down in motherfucking Compton on the streets, tighter than a motherfucker with all of them gangsta beats. Bitches ain't shit, but hoes and tricks. Bailed from jail on a sunny day.
Trench 505
I'm hanging with Snoop D, O double G, and my homeboy Dr. Dre.
That shit's gangster. That's the new, bro. That's the new. Can't I read what's like down there on the fucking
Trench
chat?
505 asks, did you see the screenshot I got of you in Discord?
No, I didn't. Which one? The other one? Oh shit, you fucker, that's good. That's funny. Oh shit.
Tarzan said, sorry guys, the monster in the forest almost got me.
Oh shit, Tracy's back. Tracy's back. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Well, this is going worse than I expected.
Trench 505 said, welcome back.
I thought we'd at least have a queue. Yeah, I thought for sure we'd at least get a queue. Not even that. Not even that. And then Texas is like, all right, I'll think about it. But then they just don't. Excuse me.
Drive Shaft said, this is the pre-Q.
The pre-Q. The pre-Q is gonna make me QQ. The pre-Q is gonna make me QQ. Well, boys, you think we're getting in tonight? Not looking good.
Jason asks, so what we doing?
We ain't doing fuck all, bro.
Drive Shaft said, waiting.
We ain't doing fuck all.
Trench 505 said, Xdeal, I think their pay was down too.
Click.
Tarzan said, oh guys, I have some sad news. Eyes purple crying. I lost the disc for a game I spent 60 quid on. Face purple crying.
Lost the disc. You can probably get it somewhere. You could probably find it somewhere. Do me a favor, folks, if you haven't dropped a like on the stream today, drop a like in there, huh? Squeeze a like in there for you, huh?
Trench505 said, what game was it?
Oh, is it a console game? I suppose you can't get it other ways if you're on console.
Tarzan said, Armored Core 6. Fucking love that shit.
Right, I guess those console games, they have different shit, right? They need a disc. Some of them, anyway. Bro, the two gifted subs to get those skins, boys. That's hilarious. That's crazy.
Trench505 said, yeah, the Path of Exile web yet went down a while ago.
So everything's cooked, basically. Everything's cooked. Nothing's working there. The whole system is basically on fire by the sounds of it.
Trench505 said, ah, decent game. Tarzan said, I love how the Syrian civil war is just a game on Roblox now. Why is there a game for everything? It's so damn random. Trench505 said the Path of Exile 2 early access servers are currently down due to sudden last-minute database upgrades to accommodate the substantial amount of players getting ready to log in. Upon trying to log in, Trench505 said, it will say that an unexpected disconnection occurred, stopping you from entering the game. Currently, 30 minutes is the estimated time frame for when the servers are up.
Oh, yeah. So they won't be up. No, they won't be up for another 3 hours. That's what I'm hearing.
Trench505 said last updated on December 6, 2024, 3:09 p.m.
That was a few minutes ago, apparently.
Trench505 said, well, you have 30 minutes to burn.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't really know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I ain't had nothing else planned, really. Shit. I'm like, I should just fucking go lay down and nap for a fucking
Trench
hour.
505 said Path of Exile 1 might be down too.
Probably is.
Trench 505 said look at reports it seems to be.
Word.
Tarzan said I guess I'll be back somewhere between 15 minutes and never. See ya chat.
Alright, Trazen. Catch you later. Or never.
Trench 505 said see ya.
I don't know which, but we'll see.
Olivia said, not seeing a bulwark.
No, we're not seeing anything today, apparently. What you call it isn't working. Path of Exile ain't working. Ugh. Oh, if you guys see Bulwark before the end of the year, it'll be a Festivus miracle.
Trench 505 said if it's down now due to upgrades, imagine the queue when they come up.
This shit's gonna be crazy.
Trench 505 said Prob's gonna play some Whopper Forge or Magic or TF2 while I sit here.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Olivia
what I'm gonna do.
asks Poe 2, is that what's going on?
Yeah, Path of Exile 2.
505 said ye.
I mean, it was supposed to be going on, but what you need to know, yeah, posted. Hey, maybe news from them. Yeah, community. They do an update somewhere on X or something? $20. Another, we found a last minute crash that would have affected the majority of users. That we've now fixed. It is being deployed. Once that is being deployed, that's the thing you sent out. Relatively imminent. 5 minutes ago, Jonathan.
Olivia asks saw you played Darktide. What did you think?
It's not bad. It doesn't keep my attention for long periods. I enjoy playing it in like short bursts. Do a run, maybe two, good to go. I don't get that kind of the gratification out of it as I do like Inquisitor. Yeah, easy. Inquisitor is definitely more gratifying to play, I find. Just like the whole like loot drop thing. Whereas the other thing, it's like, you might get something at the end. You might get something at the end. Right? It's like, oh, okay. And then, I don't know. The game itself feels good enough. Right? It feels good. I like it. But just the amount I find I can personally play it just very little at a time. Little short bursts. Do a mission, be done with it. Do a mission or two, be done with it.
Trench505 said I'll keep eye on their server styles and let you know if anything changes. Olivia said my brother has Inquisitor on his PS5. I want to try it.
I like it. It's pretty good. It's like a Diablo style game. I prefer a lot of other games. It has some performance issues that could be ironed out, but not bad. Not bad. Well, guys, I think I'm just going to shut down. It's probably not going to be online for a bit.
Trench505 said UTF2 Secret Senda is up.
Yeah, I'm just going to call it for now. I'll be back probably tonight, hopefully. I'll probably just go nap or something for a while. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I will be back a little later.
Olivia said have a good one, buddy.
Thank you. You too.
Ranger said have a good nap, brother.